Good afternoon and welcome to Elite Able TV. We've got John Chapman v Matthew Cooledge in a World Rules race to 21 for 4K. Joining me in the commentary box is Adam Watts.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Adam's been gagging to get on the stream for a long time, since one of his arch enemies, Mr. Dan O'Rourke, was in the commentary a little while back.
Yeah, great choice there, Jakob.
Gave him a little bit of stick, and well, the rest is history. But we won't say too much about that. Eh?
We digress.
Do you know either of these players?
I don't, mate. If I'm honest with you, do you?
I can't say I do. I know that John Chapman recently played Dan Morgan in a money match.
Yeah, I saw that. John won, didn't he?
Yeah, 21-12.
Yeah, quite convincingly, to be fair.
Yeah, nice result that is.
Indeed. Actually, Dan Morgan was actually due to play a friend of mine from the SLKPA from one of the London leagues, the guy called Danny Kelly. But however, the game didn't happen for one reason or another.
Dan absolutely loves a money match, doesn't he?
I think he's the chief donator.
Yeah, proper on the scene at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. I think every post he puts up about another money game he's organising.
Apparently, Milton Keynes is just full of money, and most of it's Dan's or his backers.
Or his backers.
Or it was anyway. It was anyway. Sorry, Dan.
Rumours are he's living off fish fingers for the next 6 months. So
brilliant.
Nice dish there by Matt. Very nice indeed. 2-0 up, absolutely flying.
That didn't take long, did it?
Indeed. And they say World Rules is boring.
Do you know what? I don't think the rules really matter if you're dishing up.
Well, when the table's playing as good as they do and the balls break as well as they have there,
yeah, exactly.
The rules are irrelevant. You just get down, pot the balls. I think that's taken him about 2 minutes. He hasn't even had to think about it. Autopilot. No.
That's when it gets good, isn't it?
Indeed.
When you're not thinking about it, and then the balls are just flying in.
I think you're just fully in the zone at that point. When I'm playing and I don't, that's unlucky.
That is unlucky. Look how many balls he's just potted on that.
Absolute monster, and the white's gone in. Unbelievable. To be fair, he has screwed that straight back in.
Yeah, unforgivable.
It is, totally.
We're not letting you off that one, John, sorry.
Sorry, mate. He's actually potted 5 reds off the break, and Matt's forced to go yellows.
See, had they been playing black ball?
Yeah, well, I think, to be honest with you, even in black ball, I think you'd probably still gone yellows there. I think you'd pop the yellow out, and
yeah, you're probably right.
I think, we're definitely right. Based on the last time we played, I think we'll go on my opinion over yours, Jakob, I think, to be fair.
Oh, shut it. I'll get revenge, don't you worry about that.
I'm sure you will, mate. I'm sure you will. The missus is on at me for another weekend away, mate, so Daventry is the place to be, I hear. Daventry? Oxford. Banbury. It's the same thing.
Don't go to Daventry, mate. Daventry's a hole. Daventry's like just one step down from Northampton.
Apologies for any viewers that live in Northampton or Daventry.
Especially if it's Carly. We love you, Carly, but yeah, you should have just opened your club in a different town.
I don't know who Carly is, but
the owner of Northampton Sports Bar.
Right. Okay. I see. Fair play. So only the one shot for Matt at the moment, because 2 shots don't carry in World Rules off the break.
Very true.
Well, you should know, as you've just been selected for Oxfordshire A World Rules
team.
No,
not Oxfordshire.
No,
not playing for Oxfordshire. I'm playing for Warwickshire.
Oh, Warwickshire. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I played Oxfordshire EPA pool for a good 15 years or so. Oh, he's not going to be happy about that.
How has he got through that?
That is 2 shots.
Yeah, that is 2 shots, mate.
And they carry.
And I know it's brutal. Brutal rules.
If you don't pot these 2 reds here with 2 shots,
give up. Just give him the money now.
Although, having said that, I don't know if he's a World Rules player or a Black Ball player, which one of them it is that chose the rules. But the other red isn't actually in that nice a position, is it?
It's not great. But now that's gone in, it's, I think, just double it across.
Double it, screw back a tiny bit. Black in the same pocket.
Oh, it went.
Oh, nice.
Deceptive.
Nice. What do we know?
Well, it's difficult. I've got a difficult angle from the commentary box, sitting next to Charlie, doing the stats, to actually see that those balls actually went quite comfortably. I need a higher seat. I'm only 5'1".
Or a bigger ass.
or a bigger ass, yeah. This is true. This is very true, mate.
Your missus says higher seat.
Yeah, Mrs. is saying high seat, you're saying bigger jeans.
Just stick your wallet in the back pocket. I've
Oh.
heard it's absolutely massive.
Who have you been talking to? Who have you been talking to? So this is the first of 2 stream games today. We have the main event, which is Ian the Fav Ali versus Shaun Bedtime Story, which is probably quite possibly the best nickname in pool.
Yeah.
That's going to be some game.
Yeah, I like that as well. Bedtime Story.
Bedtime Story. That's
Good night, sayonara.
Indeed. Well, saying that, he's quite laid back as an individual, to be fair. The name is quite apt.
Yep.
But I've not really heard too much about this game. As you've sort of been involved in the run-up, Jakob, have we got a favourite, pre-favourite, or is it quite a level game?
I'm actually not sure, mate, to be honest. I haven't been that involved in the run-up to this particular game.
Okay.
It normally we'd have like a 10 grand or more money match going on the first one, but Chris didn't organise a like superstar game and decided on these 2 guys.
Yep. Is there anything in the pipeline for Pigeon Promotions, which is another great name as well for a pool flight, for a pool day?
Has it got anything to do with the fact that it looks a little bit like a pigeon?
Oh, I think he probably walks like one, looks like one, and if pigeons could talk, would sound like Chris. Sorry, Chris, if you're listening.
Brilliant.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's me over now. I'm having to leave the building due to threat of being pecked to death. Only one tough yellow on the rail here, but if he gets on it, the table is playing lovely. The black isn't ideal either, but he has got the yellow near the black to develop it.
I think it was reclothed very recently.
Yeah, it does look amazing. I was watching the players sort of warm up and practice, and the ball is running lovely.
I was watching the players just warm up, chucking chalk marks everywhere.
Yeah, which, to be fair, just after their practice, the club did come out again. Brush, block, and iron the table. Yeah. So yeah. Is he going to have to take this one long? I think he might have to. It's not ideal.
He's still got 2 shots.
Did he have 2 shots to start off with, Jakob? I don't think he has.
No. All right.
No, I didn't think he
Fair
did.
play. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the last game. I'm too busy listening to you yapping away.
Yeah. Well, you know.
About getting pecked to death.
About being pecked to death. Yeah. So. I'm definitely going to have to leave now after that comment.
Sorry, peeps.
To be fair, I think he could have played that long and then dropped the yellow in and left the double on the black. Tough. And being the world rule shot, you could have actually covered the top bag and covered that red.
Yeah, I was going to say not even just that, but if he was going to play it towards the middle, he'd play it at the pace to leave it directly over the middle, so that it was a problem rather than leaving the pocket open.
Yeah, indeed. I think when John played Dan, I think they play black ball rules.
Yeah.
And I think John is a black ball rules player, I think, by trade.
Okay.
I've got a feeling that Matthew may well be the world rules player and asked for the world rules game.
Fair enough.
And here comes the world rules shot.
Well, you say that, but
I think in black ball you still play the same shot.
Yeah. But now we can do this.
Indeed. Which is just, I just don't, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
We both play county black ball.
Yeah.
Well, black ball and world rules.
Yep.
I just hate that.
Yeah.
It's just grim. It's just grim.
When people just raise the butt of their cue up and just like tap the top of the ball,
With a
I
ferrule,
just want to punch them in the face.
Yeah, no, it's just, it's a pointless rule.
That's not pool.
It's not pool. No, it's ridiculous. But in the right place, you play that shot. Because that is the shot. In world rules,
when you play into the rules, yeah.
When you play in the rules, yeah. If you're playing those rules,
if you've got issues, like mental issues.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just playing World Rules County because I want to play more pool.
Yeah,
because
and me.
Because I'm a whore. I'm a pool whore.
What's that look from your missus?
She just doesn't like me. At all. We've just had this conversation in the garden.
What, that she doesn't like you?
Yeah, she can't do because she sits there miserable all the time. Probably because I dragged her along to listen to me talk all day. At least she's out having fun. She could be sitting in a front room listening to me waffle on all day.
Where is it you two are from again?
South East London.
South East
Well,
London. Right.
North Kent,
You're not
South
from
East
round here
London.
then.
Pardon?
You're not from round like.
Do
round here
we
particularly then?
sound like we're from round here?
I've
Or
no idea, mate. You all sound the same.
I'm glad I don't sound like you.
Cheers, bud.
No worries, you're welcome anytime.
What is it that you think that I sound like exactly?
Originally, when I first met you, I thought you were from like sort of Bristol area. Originally, a little bit. I thought you were a little bit. Oh, hello there. All right, my lover. I thought you were a little bit. You know, that's not even Bristol. That's like the West Country.
It's like Somerset.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sure you weren't confusing me with like Clive Bentley or something?
Is he also bald?
No, but he
No?
is from Bristol.
But he's from Bristol.
Somerset.
Yeah, indeed.
Matt Farmer area.
Yeah, exactly. You do that very well, Jakob. So you can see why I got confused, can't you?
No.
No, okay. So I'm no longer going to be invited back to Legends or ever to work with Jakob on Elite Able TV. I'm doing well for the first 15, 20 minutes of commentary.
Yeah, not bad going.
No, indeed.
If you could just drop the mic on the table on your way out, that'd be great.
Mic drop. I don't think this is the simplest of this new words, Jakob, on Elite Able TV. I'm only 2 beers deep and
Sweet.
it's going well.
We've got like a whole day yet.
We have. It's going to be good fun. Mate.
Mrs. Adam Watts, do you think you could just get him like alcohol-free beer and stick it in there next time and just don't tell him?
She's not, and don't give her any ideas. Her name is Sam, but you can call her Samantha. Don't call her Samantha. She won't be happy.
All right, the missus.
The missus. Yeah, I think she likes that.
But that's pretty much what I said a minute ago.
She's smiling.
Mrs.
I think
Adam Watts.
Mrs. Back double. Tough. Don't think it's on.
No, and he's left it at an annoyingly awkward angle where if he tried to double it down into the bottom, he's going to pot the white.
Indeed.
Pretty much no matter what. Unless he's some kind of wizard.
I don't think that goes in the middle either. I think it only really goes in the top right, which, from where the white ball is never happening. And I don't think the snooker's even on unless he goes all the way around and plays behind the black.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think that is the shot. But, fourth frame in, judging the pace. Tough one.
Ball's too close to the cushion to be able to back double it, I think.
Yeah, I do. I totally agree. He hasn't got, unless you'd have to be shallower. Yeah, I didn't think it was on.
Oh my God,
has he got away with it? Has he got away?
He's actually just got the snooker.
I think he was playing the snooker. The double didn't come into it, mate.
Reckon?
Yeah, maybe.
Meh.
He did put his hand up and apologise, so fair play. We just
So
had a
definitely wasn't then.
cheeky little smile from
Did
Chap.
that wobble?
It did wobble. They did hit. It was a good shot.
Sneaky.
Yeah, indeed. See, the thing is, you haven't even got a shot to nothing here, have you? Because where the black is. As you're queuing.
Ooh, not good enough.
No, indeed.
And he's left it absolutely mint.
Got to be careful not to overscrew it and get beyond the yellow.
Oh, which is exactly what he's done.
what he's done. To be fair, I was thinking that just before he played the shot.
He could always play it off the back left top right cushion.
Back left top right cushion. That's a new one.
Jaws?
Jaws? Maybe. I think...
That was actually what that translated to.
Yeah, back left top right cushion.
Yeah, means Jaws.
Yeah, indeed. Good film, that. That's a great shot.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's not bad.
He's tied up
that's
the black
not
a bit.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, that's not a bad shot at all. Tough down these rails, mate. Got to nail them.
Not on here. Not with this slidey cloth that's just been put on.
Flying off the far jaw.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it's rattled it. See how that slowed down as it hit the cushion?
Yeah.
I think it was possibly spinning backwards, to be fair.
Yeah, indeed.
Is that 3-0?
3-1.
3-1. Obviously, right, just so everybody knows, I'm absolutely nowhere near the computer. I can't see the scoreboard, can't see what's going on the stream at all.
No.
I'm on a camera.
And you're doing a very good job on that, Jakob.
Thank you very much.
Very good job, mate. Multitasking. Who knew?
Indeed, yeah. Quite. When I'm doing technical stuff like setting up, can't concentrate on anything but what I'm doing.
In all fairness,
it just stresses me out.
It did. You did. I think you were stressing me out, and I wasn't even involved, mate. I just come over to see if you need any help and you were stressing me out. I thought, no, I'm going to walk away.
That's probably the best thing.
Yeah, indeed. And that's a very nice break. Tough that the red and yellow are tied up around the top left-hand corner. Cheers, Jay. Thanks, mate. You don't have to listen, fella. There is a mute button on the page, so you don't have to listen. So it seems a popular opinion that I sort of stopped talking, Jakob. So over to you, mate.
Well, no, because I seem to remember having Jamie Faye come on the commentary, and he was rather lathered.
Oh, that's the Jamie Faye we know and love.
And everybody wanted him off. So, Jamie, zip it, mate.
To be fair, Jay's not actually that far away, mate. I reckon we should get him down there. He's quite the personality.
Yeah, all right. Jamie,
come on down, Jay.
Jamie, that's absolutely fine. Come down. If you have more than 3 beers, you're getting back off again.
Yeah, Jay, you're on a three beer rule, mate.
Turns out the missus even remembers who you are just because she remembers kicking you off the stream.
Well done, Charlie. Top work. I am interested to know who Mike the Pro is. Jakob, do you know that? Is he a regular follower?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Have you broken the tripod yet, or have you fixed it now?
No, fixing it.
Fixed it. Fantastic.
I'm just lowering it a little bit because I'm a short ass.
And you're standing on, and you're already on the chair.
I'd set it up for somebody who was clearly a lot taller than I am.
What, 5'7"?
Oh, easy. I'm 5'10".
Are you?
I am. I just don't look it.
I'm 5'10".
Isn't that bizarre?
I'm 5'10". Are we the same height?
I actually am 5'10". I just make 5'10" look like 5'7".
Oh, that's really unlucky.
John, you chose world rules, mate. You can't do that.
No, that's not allowed in world rules, John.
Why didn't you
In
choose
Matthew.
Blackball if you like Scott?
Sorry, Matthew.
Matthew. Yeah, good point.
Oh, that's not the best shot you ever seen. It's because the new slidey cloth.
He's just loving this world rule stuff, isn't he? He thought, right, I'm going to snooker him. Oh, hang on, this is my shot.
I think if you've got someone who is very good at the rules and they can use them in these frames, it makes a massive difference.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your other mic's off, Jakob.
I know. I was just trying to move it out of my way.
It kind of suits you. Look like you should work in a call centre.
Brilliant. I can't think of anything worse. Sorry to any call centre workers, but
Jesus.
Yeah, not my thing.
Indeed. Unless you have fun with them.
That's true. I've been there and done it, actually, because I speak Danish.
Do you?
I used to work in a call centre years and years ago, and I did. I was the only person there that could speak Danish,
right.
So I was on more money than the manager because I had to translate it as well as do all the work.
Oh, nice.
Worked out all right.
Easy peasy, mate. Easy peasy.
I could literally have been writing anything, couldn't I?
You could have been, yeah. 100%.
None of them have any idea.
Is that the only language you speak?
No, I speak a bit of German.
Yeah.
Lived in Germany for a little while.
And
I talk
that's a great shot.
I talk quite a lot of twaddle. That's actually what I'm best at.
That's a great shot. So really now, from here, there is no way John should lose this frame. He's got both bottom bags covered, the black tied up, 2 reds tied up for Matthew. There is no way he should lose his frame.
Nah, fire this one.
You know what the shot is, don't you? You play the black now, you play a DF now, and you play the black behind the reds.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That is the shot.
No, not having it. No, that's the wrong ball. Oh, it worked out all right there. I was gonna say to play the other one, right?
Mm.
Play the other one. You'd have fired the yellow out in exactly the same sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was all open, and the black was the only problem. But you can always leave this ball that's over the pocket now for last, and then back double the black afterwards. Not a massive ordeal.
See, the thing is though, if he doubles the black behind the reds, he doesn't leave a foul snooker.
Do you know how much John right now just wants to play the skilly?
He does, doesn't he? He wants to play like the carom. He wants to play the carom.
Gagging for it in his headlet.
He's thinking, this world rules business, it's not a bit of me.
This is the wrong shot. I don't like playing this shot. I actually think he's mad for playing this shot.
Right. See, in black ball rules, you could play the yellow that's in the middle of the table. I think he's going to play that shot, and I think he's going to try and screw on and off. Like that. Which is very unlucky. But he can tie the ball up now. He can tie these up. If that yellow's off the rail.
It is off the rail.
Yeah.
I think he's just landing himself in a whole world of trouble, to be honest.
See, this is my point. This is my point. If I don't think he needed to do that.
Got to come off the bottom cushion, in my opinion.
Might slide in.
Nah, not
I meant the white ball.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant. See, I think he could have come off the bottom cushion, aimed for the side of the yellow that was nearest the black, and pushed the black up the cushion a little bit, giving himself a little bit more wiggle room.
Mm-hmm. Good afternoon, Penners.
Hello, mate.
How are you, mate?
Why aren't you here commentating as well, Penners?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Me and the 2 Adams. Fantastic.
Can you imagine the amount of moaning then?
Well, I think you're on 400 viewers at the minute with the superstar celebrity that is Adam Penwell. I think we could triple that. It's a lot. He is from the West Country.
He actually is. And he sounds like a walking, talking Cornish pasty.
He is a walking, talking Cornish. Very nice man, though. Very nice man.
Yeah, he's all right. What? See, right, okay. I've got an issue with that. I've got a big issue with that shot.
What is your big issue with that shot?
He's just let him back down this end of the table, right, giving himself potential issues when he could have, at minimum, put that red somewhere a lot nicer.
I think white ball.
See, what's he done
white
now?
Ball. White ball. White ball.
What has he done now?
And it's a foul snooker.
It is a foul snooker.
It is. Don't say it too loud because John might not know the rules. Coaching, first warning.
It's all right. I'm not on his team.
Okay, fine. Whose team are you on?
I think old guys rule.
I think if we do I think if we do a post on the Paul and Banter page, we'll ask what team is Jakob on. There could be some interesting answers that come back.
No, we're not doing that.
See, I don't think he did know the rule. I don't think he did know the rule.
I'll tell you what, I'll start a poll for you, shall I?
You do start a poll.
I can do a
Which
poll.
team does Jakob play for?
Give me a minute.
That's
you carry on talking rubbish and I'll set up a poll.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 3-2. He should never have lost that frame from that position. He almost did. But, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, Jakob's going to start a poll on Facebook to ask which team he plays for. Feel free to put your own answers in. Oh, you're not going to give him that option, no? Okay, it's a family show. Okay, can we have some comments on the Facebook page or on YouTube or of what our option should be for what team Jakob plays for? Good afternoon, Harriet. Watching away. Hope you're well. think if John gets on the top red now next on the top cushion, he can actually pot it off the yellow and clear that bag. And just like that, with a nice little kiss, he's perfect. So this looks pretty elementary for me, Jakob, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think John's definitely a black ball player. Just the way he attacks the balls.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit weird for me going back to World Rules. I played a couple of absolute beast skill shots the other day. You'd have been well impressed, mate.
Yeah. What? Even though I play black ball rules most of the time.
Yeah, no. I played skill shots.
Oh, quality.
That you'd have loved.
Oh, right. Oh, fantastic.
A couple of quality ones.
Did you get any on the stream?
What? No, annoyingly I didn't. And the guy that I was playing was that outraged.
Break dish.
Was that outraged?
No, reverse dish. Sorry, reverse dish. Apologies.
Yeah, it was that outraged that he put his cue away.
He put his cue away?
At 4-3 in a race to 5.
Right.
He put his cue away and just said, I'm not playing anymore.
Do I know him? Was he at the comp when I come up?
I'm not mentioning anything, but he didn't realise that you could pot your own ball and the black in the at the same time.
And that's what you did.
The last shot. And I set my whole clearance up perfectly around it to be able to play. He had 3 reds around the black, which was over the corner pocket, and I basically played my clearance the whole way just to leave myself that shot as the last shot.
Yeah.
And it was quality.
A bit like Adam Penwell did, but you actually completed yours.
Yeah.
Well done, Penners.
The white was like halfway along the top right cushion.
Yeah.
And the yellow was not quite mid-table, and the black was over the bottom right pocket.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Lovely shot.
Very good, very good.
Gutted it wasn't on stream.
Oh, was it during a comp?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I've got to say, mate, though, I did really enjoy my little trip up to Banbury, mate.
They're going really well, mate.
Good.
That £25 a man competition that we've got going on next Sunday.
Yeah.
That's basically filled up. We've got one space.
Any big names?
Alex O'Donoghue.
Yeah.
Hassan as usual.
Yeah. Mr. Ellis?
No, I don't think Ellis has entered, actually.
He is quite feminine, to be fair. you could call him Ellen.
I don't know. Lego head like that.
Lego head, indeed.
He loves that I coined that phrase on him. But he really does look like a Lego man. He's watching, so he'll love that.
Oh, brilliant. It's actually been pretty good standard so far, Jakob, to be fair.
Indeed it has.
It's been good.
And we haven't even really been talking about it.
No, we haven't, to be honest with you.
Sorry, guys.
Apologies. Oh, Penners has just given us the crying face emoji a few times. Cheers, Ad.
Nice little back double. Has he got into them?
It's unfortunate.
Oh.
If he can see the top red by the yellow,
he can.
And it goes, I think that red next to the black may well go to the middle.
It does go to the middle.
It's going to be an unbelievable shot to get on it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If Charlie switches over, I'll show you what the balls look like a bit closer.
It does go. Tough shot though.
Yeah.
The black's flying.
I don't think it goes off the black if that's what it's
No, I don't
now.
think it goes off the black either.
No chance.
And now I think the frame. Ooh. See, that yellow's being blocked at the top, isn't it? And he's got
that
that one on the side rail.
I don't really like that shot either, because he's just left that wide open for whatever might happen.
Like that, which is a great shot.
That is a great shot.
Fantastic shot.
It's like, have some of this World Rules.
Indeed. Taste your own medicine.
Do you know what? I thought he was just going to tap into the back of the black then and go,
To be fair, there hasn't really, apart from one that Matthew tried where he ended up playing it was a foul, but would have been a skill shot in black ball rules. There hasn't actually been that many what you would call world rule shots, is there?
No, there hasn't.
I don't think we're going to see many either, if I'm honest with you. What are you doing here, Jakob? What do you fancy? See, I don't see there's any advantage to playing that shot there.
There wasn't.
There's no advantage at all there, is there? Unless you're going to try and set it up to pop the black out.
I don't think this is the right shot here either, personally. I mean,
well, now he's left him. He's left him.
Run, it works.
Well, you say that.
Although I reckon that cuts. So.
Yeah, but there's no danger of getting the black out, is there?
No.
If there was any danger of getting the black out, I don't think he's going to play that shot.
I don't know. Cousins would do it.
Yeah, but that's Tom Cousins. The man is ill. The man is not well. If you're listening, Tom, I mean that.
See, I personally think he should have played the ball in the middle of the table into the middle pocket and screwed back off the bottom cushion to take that ball next.
Yes. So the thing is now, I think you could leave that yellow over the pocket, and what you could do is you could just get your really the one bad ball he's got out, because the black isn't the black. Yes, the black doubles, but it's not the easiest to get on.
Why did he play that so gently? Why did he not come back off the cushion and play that over the other pocket?
Well, he could have done. Yes, you're right. The thing is, though, he's never got the angle here off this red to get that black out, and it's going to be a very difficult shot. I think I do understand John's thinking though, because I think it's going to be tough for him to get on this black in a way that he can double it now.
But Mr. Cooledge,
oh, that's a great shot.
To say, Mr. Cooledge can
that is a
screw back down this end of the table.
Great shot. That is a great shot. That's it, Jakob. Dust it off, mate. Mic drop.
Oh yeah.
Great shot. Just got to nail the black now. I think he's there.
No, he's not got it.
But he's got the bag.
No, he hasn't.
I can't.
I reckon.
I think he has. I think he has got the bag. I can't say. I can only go on the monitor, but you've got a better view than me, mate. I think.
I reckon that slides past off the outside jaw. Personally.
You got to be the right side of it, because you wouldn't want to be playing that shot hard. I don't think.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter now, can it? Because he can play it now. Just make sure of the pot. See, I think it's a lot tighter than you think, mate. Nice.
No, it's not. That flew in. There wasn't even any question, was there?
No, it did fly in. You're right. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Bit harder?
A little bit harder. I think it was going to slide, though, because of the amount of side. Very nice.
Do you know what? That's the only thing that bothers me about having tables reclothed just before money matches and just before tournaments, is that they're so slidey.
They are very slidey.
It makes you have to play shots unnaturally.
Yes.
And not play certain shots because you know that it's not going to work.
Correct. Like if you play a shot with check side, it just spins. Like
yeah, exactly.
It doesn't actually go anywhere. It just stops and the white ball just spins.
Which, as much as the table looks nicer and it plays nicer in some respects, why would you want that?
Well, I think it's down to the players. I think if the players are given the option, would you like the table reclothed a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, however long before a game?
4 weeks.
But it depends on the use, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Depends on who's using it.
Yeah, it does.
So, I mean, as an owner of a club, you know all these things. Struggling there, mate?
Always. Car accident a couple of weeks ago.
Your fault?
No. I stopped in traffic on the motorway. Car in front of me stopped. I stopped. Van behind me didn't.
Brilliant.
40 or 50 mile an hour straight into the back of me, pushing into the car in front.
Lovely. Where there's a blame, there's a claim, Jakob. Remember that, mate?
Yeah, quite.
Ooh.
I was just about to say, he was walking on that.
He was walking on that as well.
That's not something you see very often in a money match.
No, it's not. And it is open table. And I would fancy Mr. Cooledge to get these from here.
Is it Cooledge or is it Cool Edge?
I think it's Cooledge.
We're going to call him Cool Edge.
But we're going to call him Cooledge. We are 100%.
That is actually his name from now on. It's not even Matthew.
Indeed. I think also as well, he should correct people in future as well.
It is the gospel according to Mr. Cool Edge.
Indeed. I think if he goes to, you could go to Depot and get it hyphenated, just so people aren't confused.
Yeah, like it. I think you should have accentuated that a little bit more. Deed pole
Deed pole.
rather than D-pole.
Okay. Like Cool Edge.
Sounds a bit dodgy. You could go to D-pole.
It's not that type of club, Jakob.
That's not what I've heard, mate. It's in Essex.
This is very true, mate. This is very true. I saw a lot of Range Rovers on the way in, mate, to be fair.
So did we. I actually saw an old deer in a car. Lips were out the window.
Which ones? Family show.
Ah, he's not even getting up. Just turn around with your cue,
Yeah,
Mr.
just-
Coolidge.
Oh, very nice indeed. I did fancy him to get those. Danny Kent, yes, the twos. How we doing, mate? How's your head after your 40th celebrations last night, Dan? Remember, guys, give us a comment, give us a like, give us a share to get these viewers up.
Yeah, share the living bejesus out of the stream.
Indeed, we have actually got some other money games going on today
We
as part of the Pigeon Promotions card, and one of them was just finished.
Yeah.
We will get you some updates on some scores as well.
At some point, when
Indeed,
someone comes and tells us.
indeed. Or if anyone's got any requests, send us a comment on the stream, and we'll do our best to find out for you.
I actually reckon, and I'm going to suggest this to Pigeon, that when he does these days, he ought to have it set up on Q-Score or
Yes.
whatever,
Good show.
and have it so that people can see what's going on, and and have tablets for each of the games that are going on.
Yep.
And then people can see what the other money matches are doing.
I think that's a very good shout.
I mean, it probably cost a few quid, but I mean,
Indeed.
Pigeon's got deep pockets, isn't he?
All right. I don't know. I like his bag though. I do like his man bag. I'm a big fan. I normally have mine with me, but I don't today.
You like his man bag.
I like a man bag, Jakob. Anyone that knows me will know that I'm generally got a Hugo Boss bag on my chest at most times. Sam's sitting there laughing at me. She knows. I don't take it off in bed. I keep it on.
You literally might as well be from Essex.
Yeah, indeed. It stays on at all times, Jakob.
Are you one of these people that like identifies as?
A radiator, yes. I'm one of those people. I identify as a radiator.
I'm a penguin.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Is that your spirit animal?
Yeah.
Right, fantastic.
Have you seen Mr. Popper's Penguins? Have you not?
No.
Oh, mate.
Right.
You gotta watch it.
In the break.
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey?
Jim Berry. I'll tell you what, this has been pretty quick fire. Back-to-back dishes there. Very good from John. So that's break dish. Very good indeed.
Nice.
And Danny, main game is on at 6. Well, I'm guessing around 6. I don't think we can say bang on 6 p.m. We will try and be as near as possible.
Yeah, these games aren't getting closed up particularly. We should be right.
Mm-hmm. They've got 4 hours first to 21. They're both playing at very good standards. So
yeah, we started pretty close to 2.
yeah, we did. We're 45 minutes in, and they've already played 9 frames, which is good going. So
yeah, not bad.
have we got designated breaks, Jakob? Have they arranged after every 15 frames or so, or
I'm
10
not sure.
frames?
It's normally 15 to 20.
Indeed. And that is a dry break. And these reds look very, very nice.
Just that one down on the bottom cushion. Save it till last. Put the black in the middle.
Indeed. Loving your work, Jakob.
Clear the top half of the table first.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but he's just left himself nothing but a plant down that end. Needs to just get into a nice position.
Indeed.
He takes the one down the bottom first.
No.
Which I don't think he is.
No, he's not. Oh, he is.
There he is.
I think he might have been playing on that bottom one there.
Perfect. If he takes the long red into the top left now. Screws back a little bit for the one into the opposite corner.
Lovely queuing. It's got nice queue action, John.
Yes.
Very
nice and smooth.
Very smooth. Nice pulls at the top of the backswing. Very nice. A bit like someone I know, Jakob.
Who's that?
It's not me. I don't know. It's not me.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Well, you just know someone.
You've got quite nice queue action, I think.
Thanks, man.
You have. It's nice.
Thanks.
Shame you just haven't got the games to go with it, but
That was only that day.
it was only that day, yeah. To be fair, you didn't really show up, and I played like a demon for most of it, and I think I upset Jenks as well, to be fair.
You did.
I did.
But everybody likes upsetting Jenks. In fact, it's not really very hard to upset Jenks.
No. Well, you two had a moment as well, didn't you? So
Jenks has a moment every time he plays.
That
mostly with himself, to be fair.
yeah, indeed. I think most of the time he beats himself. And that's 3 dishes back to back.
Apart from the first part, that's exactly how I'd envisaged that clearance.
Indeed, yes. Yeah, but he's worked it out nicely there.
Nice.
So it's very good standard.
Nicely
Very,
done.
very good standard at the moment. I think this could be close. I think John's got the game. If the balls break well for John, I think he could stick his foot down and motor away.
Do you know what? My game relies a lot on that.
I agree.
I was playing about a year ago against someone, and we were having a race to 15, and I had 5 break dishes, and I think 3 or 4 reverse dishes, and I still lost.
That's some going.
Yeah.
That is some going.
We basically came to the educated assumption that if I didn't break dish or reverse dish, I just wasn't particularly interested.
To be fair,
I just lost focus, and it was like, meh.
Generally speaking, if I break well, I play well. In general, if it's tappy and fudgy, and
yeah.
I generally play well if I'm in a rhythm, if I'm in a nice rhythm, and yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the reasons why the tables at our club will always be absolutely impeccable.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand rubbish tables.
No, it's a pet hate.
Yeah, hate playing on tables that don't flow well. Slow tables. The old Strachan club cloths and all.
Is that Strachan Smart? Like the Smart cloths?
No, that's the Smart's actually Hainsworth, and it's not that far different from the match. It's just a tiny little bit slower.
Yeah,
a little bit harder wearing. The Strachan.
Is it gold?
I think it's a 681. No, the gold's actually all right. It's not too bad. I think it's 681 club. I'm not sure.
That's a foul.
Ouch.
Indeed. 2 shots for John here. He's not.
Oh, you can't even pick up the white.
Can't even pick up the white. Oh, hello. Is anyone hurt? That was very wide. To be fair, neither of them have been great down the rail, have they?
Do you know what? I think I'd play the same ball again and take that pocket.
No, he's now decided that he's going to...
Right, John, you will play this yellow.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I'm going to try and cut it in the middle. Even though that's a ridiculous cut to take on.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
Can I just make an observation, Jakob?
What?
Neither of them have really played how world rules should be played.
No.
So why are they playing world rules?
I agree. John blatantly wanted to play a skill shot then.
100%, but couldn't. I think he just...
I can see it on his face. He's like...
I want to play the skill shot. See? Now that is a world rule shot.
Are we really listening to like Never Ending Story?
You mean over the music, like the PA system?
Yeah.
No, to be honest with you, Jakob, I can just hear you. And me.
Is that in your head, or
I do hear
through the mic, or
not? In Sixth Sense, I see dead people.
Yeah.
It's not. I hear people.
All I can hear is you.
Jakob, my girlfriend's sitting next to me. I told you, not here, not right now. Maybe next time.
That's not very nice, is it?
But it's a very good shot.
Yeah, for world rules, I guess. Yeah.
I kind of want to tap the table and say well played.
You horrible man.
Indeed, yeah, indeed.
So did you miss his play pool?
Are
you refusing to answer that question?
Correct.
Based on political grounds.
Based for political reasons, I can't answer that question.
Oh, you see what he did there?
Yes.
He put another ball in trouble.
Indeed. Probably not the wisest thing to do in world rules, to be fair.
Especially as a black ball player playing against a world rules player.
See, now in black ball, that's probably quite a good shot. Because if he covers that yellow, he can't pot it, gets the snooker, pots it, job done. You can't do that in world rules. And there's no advantage to playing that.
I just realised I hadn't actually been doing any camera work for a few minutes because I was too busy just nattering with you.
Okay. I'll leave you to
No.
do some camera work, mate.
No, I'll just...
It's a lovely club, this, mate.
It is nice.
First time down to Legends.
It is nice. Luke and his team do a very good job.
Indeed.
And they even serve pizzas, mate.
Fantastic.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And they've just got red chilies in, so I'm happy.
Mustard.
No red chilies, mate.
See, I think that was the only danger.
What's he done here?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, you can see it just about.
Yeah, but getting on the black's a whole different story.
Never getting that boy back out again.
There's no advantage here. I would be playing a DF here. I would be going to DF town, mate.
Let's have a little closer look.
Mike Justice, you are my new hero. What kind of game is it where you can hit another person's ball on a safe? Legend. It's called Well Rules, mate. Quite possibly the most horrible set of rules you will ever play on a pool table. That's a very nice shot.
It's a great pot.
One good shot here, and
Oh, wow.
Played the cock tap. I don't even think John's considering a safety shot here. I think he's literally going. That is a great shot. Double.
It's almost got to be, isn't it?
It's got to be the Barney. And Jakob, you look confused. Barney Rubble, double.
I'm not confused.
Okay. What's he? I don't. Right, he knows
He's going to play the cock out again, isn't he?
Yeah, but why?
Why not?
Yeah, but that's not the shot. Unless he's going to play the skill shot and he doesn't realise it's world rules. Crazy. That is ludicrous.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't understand. You play the double. And
yeah, but see, the thing is, I love a cock hat, and I would have potted it.
Is it a cock hat or is it a cocked hat?
I don't really care.
I'm pretty sure
it's a cocked hat, but I call it a cock hat.
Jakob, you are amazing.
Thanks, mate.
See, me personally, I think he's just given away a frame there.
Yep. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, crazy. Crackers.
I think he just got annoyed. He wanted to play the skill shot, realised he couldn't, and then just fired it.
Just, I mean, it's just crazy.
The long cock hat that he went for as well is also infinitely harder than the short one.
I love the innuendo that you're using right now. Fantastic, Jakob. Oh, I think Craig Benstock might be a World Rules player, ladies and gentlemen.
What's he saying? He should have DF'd.
Well, no. Mike's agreed with me that World Rules are rubbish and that they're horrible. I've heard them described as AIDS, but we won't go that far on the stream.
That's obviously lemonades.
Indeed, yes. And one of the lads has come back and said that he said it's just pool, deal with it.
Can I just point out that this chair that is next to me has been reclothed with Hainsworth match?
That's fantastic. Was that a bit of excess?
It must have been. That's proper made me smile.
We've got a celebrity on the comments. Good afternoon, Shaun Chipperfield. How are you, mate?
I'm not even joking.
It is. I know. I totally agree with you. It is. There's got to be a bit of excess for a giggle.
I'm taking this chair home.
Shaun, my name's Adam Watts. Get a friend request over, mate.
Shaun who?
The one and only, the whirlwind, Chipperfield. Mr. World Champion.
Good afternoon, Shaun. Why aren't you here? I invited Shaun onto the commentary, actually. He said he was going to come down.
Where is Shaun from?
My missus might be able to tell you. She's friends with his missus.
Somewhere in London.
Shaun, where are you from? Shaun, what are your vital statistics and where are you from?
The same question to contestant number 3.
I'll tell you what, he's only got away with that not being a foul snooker because the cushion doesn't count.
Correct.
So anybody who's in doubt there,
Mm-hmm.
it cannot be a foul snooker if the only thing that is blocking you is either your own ball or the cushion or jaw.
I don't like world rules because of that. Because the thing is, you can still commit a foul snooker, even if they can hit both sides of the ball, but they can't hit the extreme side.
Yep.
Which is ridiculous in my opinion.
Yep.
Oh, Shaun Chipperfield, not from anywhere near London. He's from Norwich.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Norwich, Charlie.
Ever thought about moving somewhere more exciting? Only joking.
Apparently, brilliant. Shaun's just commented, neither of you know world rules, do you?
What do you mean neither of us know world rules? Why? What have I said wrong?
Oh, this is what I want to know. This is why I'm laughing.
Mate, I played World Rules County for like 15 years.
To be fair, he is a world champion, so we kind of
I don't care. What kind of authority does that give him? And why aren't you here commentating, Shaun?
yeah, it's just
Instead of just sat there on your backside doing nothing, but just slating my knowledge of this genre of pool.
This isn't easy.
Does it not back double then?
No,
can't
he's
really
not.
tell
He's just gonna drop it in. This is a very, very good shot.
You're right. He literally did just drop it in, didn't he? That was nice.
Very good shot. Brilliant. Very, very good indeed. Cheers, Mike. Mr. Welsh, thank you ever so much.
This Matthew really does have the cool edge, doesn't he?
He does indeed. Good work there, Jakob. Loving your style, mate.
Yeah. So, anyway, Chipperfield. What did I say wrong about world rules? I'd love to know. Because I thought actually that everything I said was correct.
Yeah, I don't.
In a completely non-arrogant way.
yeah. In a totally humble way, everything I said was totally correct.
As there is literally nothing arrogant about me.
I can imagine Shaun being quite good on the commentary.
Yeah, and me. That's why I invited him on.
Norwich isn't that far, is it?
Don't think so.
It's about an hour. It's about an hour north of here. Well,
Yeah, I think he even
kind
said he
of
was fairly
north,
close and then
northeast.
said,
He's
oh,
not-
I'm not coming.
yeah, well. You only get asked once for Elite Able TV, Shaun.
Unless we're short.
yeah, indeed, unless we're short, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Lee Peck says he should know better as he's a pro and we're not.
I am a
That's-
pro. I'm just not a pro pool player.
Indeed. I can see this frame being probably the longest one of.
Is it still open?
No.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, that's just made the frame a bit longer.
But then I say this. Like I play World Rules in the SLKVA League on a Thursday, and if I looked at this table during a game, I'd be thinking this has got 20 minutes, half an hour written all over it. But with these two, they're not really playing the rules to their full effect, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So I think one of them will go for it. If they're successful, fantastic. If they're not, then they're not.
I wondered whether that shot was on. Oops. That's annoying for him. That yellow would have gone in off the red then.
Oh, Luke Curtis. Good afternoon, mate.
Who?
Luke Curtis.
Ah, hello, Luke.
How are you, mate? I think
you
he's away at the moment, Luke.
Do you know Luke personally, do you?
I know him. I wouldn't say well. I know him well enough. He's a bit of a poker pro,
Yeah, I know.
card sharp, Mr. Luke.
Yeah, he spoke to me a little while ago about doing some streaming.
Oh, what for his tournaments? Yeah.
Not for poker. He was going to get into pool.
Oh, he did have. I don't know. We'll have a conversation off stream about that.
Yeah. It's not going ahead anyway, so.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, he wanted me to do a white label package basically, and not stream under my own name, and I wasn't willing.
I don't blame you.
At the time, it was in my first year, and we were getting pretty popular, so
Yeah.
it would have been completely detrimental to Elite Able TV to do it.
Yeah, indeed. Have you got anything big in the pipeline? Any big comps, big tournaments?
Do you know what? Been concentrating that much on the club that haven't really been pushing it.
Okay, man.
We are gonna we have put together a bit of a package at the club whereby if people want to play a neutral game and they want to come and play at our club, then if they can guarantee that they're going to have 12 to 15 spectators come with them, and it's an absolute guarantee, then Elite Able TV will stream with our full setup like this, for free.
Fantastic.
If they don't bring that amount of players, that amount of spectators, then it will be chargeable to some degree. We'll figure out some sort of deal.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it depends how much they spend beyond the jump. I'm assuming, Jakob.
Well, it just if you bring 12 to 15 people to a money match, they're going to spend behind the bar.
Indeed.
So that's the idea. It's not even just to bring money behind the bar. It's actually also because that amount of people coming to a money match is going to bring a good atmosphere, and I want to bring that back into pool because I find that at the moment there's that many money matches on. There's not that many players that bring that many people to a game. Like George's games, for example, in his hometown, there's barely anybody that goes to watch him play. They just don't care. And he plays that often that it's just not really that. I mean, yes, there's plenty of viewers online, but it's not really about that. It's also about the venues.
Yeah, no, agreed. Yeah, agreed.
And the atmosphere within the venue while the match is going on.
Yeah, knowing Ian as I know Ian, I think he's bringing a few people with him. There's actually Dean Daly standing behind me. Good afternoon, Dean. How are you, mate?
Nice. Dean's going to jump on in a bit.
Yeah, is Dean coming on the comms? Is he?
He is indeed.
Have you got many with you, Dean? Good man. Good man.
I'm going to leave you for a second and just say hello.
All right. Oh, you playing as well, Ethan? Who have you got? Who? No ideas, mate. No ideas. Yeah, so, the famous Dean Daly will be joining us later on the stream. That's a great shot. It's difficult to tell from my view because I'm sat kind of parallel to the table to the left-hand side of it, whether he's got an angle to screw on and off and in and out the cushion to get back down for the black. That is a great shot. Difficult not going off low for the black. And I don't think he can cut it to the middle either. Oh, Mustair will have two shots. He's played that perfectly. Nice, John. Nice. And that John sticks his nose in front again, 7-6.
So sorry for that little break. Needed to go and grab a chocolate bar, keep the blood sugar levels up. Joining me in the commentary box now is going to be Mr. Shaun Storry, ahead of his game later. See if he can work the mic and the headphones. He's definitely got no troubles with the cue. Good afternoon, Shaun.
Good afternoon. How are things?
Yeah, very, very good. Hold the mic a little bit closer to your mouth.
About there?
A little bit quiet. Yeah,
There?
brilliant.
All right.
Quite softly spoken, aren't you?
Am I? Could be loud, but we're right in front of the table.
Brilliant. So, this has been a pretty good matchup so far.
We've got a poll that says 65% of people think John wins this game. Interesting.
It is interesting, especially considering, as you've just been telling me off the air, that it's Matt's comfort zone playing world rules.
Yeah, I mean, John's definitely been in more tournaments lately. Matt's been off the scene for a while, but when he gets going, he's very dangerous.
Nice shot. Funny how we all see things differently, isn't it? I'd have wanted a little bit more angle off that, play it off the bottom cushion to leave myself hit from a different angle.
Oh,
but
great black, to be fair.
that was nice.
I wouldn't have wanted to leave the white there either. To
No.
Rolling across the net.
So I'm getting used to playing on black ball tables. We opened up a club not that long ago. I don't know whether you've noticed on Facebook. You might have done.
The Elite Lounge.
Yeah, Elite 8 Ball Lounge. Yeah.
8 Ball Lounge, yes. Looks lovely.
Cheers.
Where's my invite? You got Sheppy to open it, didn't you? I could have done that. I could
Sorry.
have got you at least 5 people in there for an exhibition.
Well, actually, next Sunday, we've got a £25 a man competition. Got a couple of half-decent names coming. No, I don't think it's anyone that is quite your standard, but there's some good players coming.
Is it Oxford? Like
Banbury.
Yeah. How far away is that from here?
2 hours it took for us to get here.
Oh, that's all right.
We are planning once we've done this £25 a man, we are going to run a £50 a man as well. So it might be worth you coming up for that one.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
That should attract a few decent names.
All brand new tables you got as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, lovely job.
Yeah, so they're all black ball tables. We've got 1 elite and 4 club tables. And the middle pockets on those black ball tables are they're dangerously tight.
Are they not the IPA tables? They're the black ball tables.
No,
so
black ball tables.
I take it they're the pro cut, is it? They do
Yeah.
pro and a standard.
Yeah. So we've got 1 that's the pro cut, and we've got 4 that are club tables.
With you.
And very nice they are too, I might add.
No bounce outs.
Do you know what? No. Obviously, I mean, playing into a middle pocket. Sometimes if you've got a specific amount of spin on the ball and you hit a certain part of the pocket, it doesn't matter what you're playing on. You will always get it, apart from a 9-ball table, I guess, because of the way that the jaws are cut. But you'd get bounce outs anyway, just because of the spin that's on the other ball.
Yeah.
But I haven't ever had a single corner bounce out, not one. So you don't get that at all.
Yeah, the middle, there's just no depth to the pocket, is there? It's quite, there's only just about enough to fit a ball in, so I guess if it's hard, it can bounce back.
You can absolutely pummel them into the middle pockets when you're at any kind of open face, but if you're at an acute angle, you've got to be so on the ball. They are ridiculously difficult.
Yeah, I saw they were using them for that shootout, but I haven't actually played on one, I don't think.
Lovely tables, really, really nice tables. Can't fault them basically. As I said, middles are difficult. Pretty much faultless.
To be fair, mate, when I came up and visited, they were very, very nice. Probably some of the best tables I've ever played on.
Which is what we're getting from everyone, actually. They're some of, or if not the nicest tables that we played on, which is massive compliment to Ross and Michaela.
What made you go for those rather than Supremes or the IPA tables?
The IPA tables weren't out yet, and I wouldn't have chosen them anyway. Just my personal preference. The Supremes, been playing on for so many years, and there is the problem of the bounce outs, and that bugs me. I don't want to play a shot and the table fault me, basically.
Yeah, That makes sense.
And I like the fact that there's the two different options available of the elite table and the club table. So I've got a marble version of the the elite table at home, and love it, absolutely love it. Got that first, played on it, enjoyed it, so I decided that that's what we're going to have at the club.
Awesome, awesome. Very lucky you guys around your area to have a club like that.
Indeed, very lucky indeed. I mean, I'm quite blessed being from sort of the North Kent area. We've got Chatham, Maidstone, Elton Terrace. You've got Sheppey, all within sort of 35, 40 miles of each other, and most of the time the tables play pretty well, but nothing in comparison to what and Jordan's, nothing in comparison to how Jakob's club plays, to be fair, so quite lucky in that sense.
No, nice one.
Looking forward to your game, Shaun?
Very much so, very ready.
Practiced?
Practiced a lot.
Working hard?
Yes.
Good.
Yep. Very ready. Should be a good game though. He's a very good player. So
yeah, you've. I think I was at the Supreme when you played Ian. Oh, might be a couple of years ago now. And that was a tight game.
Yeah, he actually has beat me a couple of times on the Supreme, but I wasn't the same player then, to be fair.
That's a great shot. That's a great shot. Cued it like a dream. Yeah, it all came about quite quickly, the game.
Well, we were supposed to play tail end of last year, and he decided not to, and he said he'd contact me in the new year to arrange a game then. So that's what happened. He messaged me early December, and that's what made this card happen. I said I'll play, but I wanted to be on a cash day card rather than just for our game. So
yeah.
Chris Patient managed to do his magic, and we've got a full day of pool now.
Fantastic. There's been a few games completed, few games still to go, a few games running. We will get some updates from Chris.
He's busy counting his cash, isn't he?
It probably is, mate.
Loves a day of this.
No, you're right, Jamie. I do totally agree with you. Jordan's club is absolutely class. The tables are absolutely mustard. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, those tables that Jakob's got, those elite tables that Jakob's got are fantastic. They're a different level, and the way they play, in my opinion.
Is Jamie Fay turning up today? Not too far away, is he?
No, I think Jamie might be in hiding at the moment.
Is he?
No one's seen him for a while.
What's happened there?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. So have you got anything else in the pipeline apart from today? Anything else coming up?
No, I'm in the King of the Hill again next year, which I was in this year. Played Farnsworth away. That was an experience.
Score?
25-15. That was he won.
And that was, I'll take it, that was at the Sky Lounge.
That was it, Sky Lounge, yeah.
It's nice club actually. I've got some family probably about 40 minutes away. I was up there at Christmas, so I popped into the Sky Lounge for a game. Very nice venue. Very friendly.
Yeah.
Played against some of the locals. Nicked a few quid. Standard wasn't great. That's why I nicked a few quid.
Happy days. That's what you got to do. No, it is a very nice club, to be fair. I think it's in the middle of like a housing estate, isn't it? So
it is, yeah.
It's like a pub club, sort of loud music, DJing on a weekend. And
I think, to be honest with you, I think Farnsworth has absolutely nailed it with that club, to be fair. Always seems busy, always plenty going on.
Yeah, definitely. Good venue to play a game of pool, to be fair. Like a tournament or a money match. So
yeah, always seems to be something going on up there. £50 a man comps. I think they're doing a £500 a man comp as well up there. Gav Robinson's always got a money game going on up there as well.
Yeah, he has. I think he just got beat at the weekend. Tom, was it last weekend? Or last weekend? Or
he was playing.
Tom Barley played.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did. That's Tom Barley's. Tom's a great player.
Yeah.
Tom's a great player.
Yeah, Tom actually beat me in that IPA Masters. I think the last round, the losers qualifier, and he beat me 8-7. And I've given my hotel room, got back about 6 a.m. I think. It was crazy. Nice. He didn't have anywhere to stay because he's fairly local, but it was 2 in the morning before we finished. So.
It's a little bit close to the cushion, but a bit of left hand side. Draw it round.
Oh, he's played the yellow mustard shot. Nice. Fantastic.
What a lovely shot. I know Matty had that lined up all along.
He's I think Matt's got slightly more support than John. Seems to be two camps, a bit of a divide. I think John's crowd to the right and Matt's.
Shaun, his name isn't Matt, it's Mr. Cooledge.
Mr. Cooledge.
Cooledge.
No, Cooledge. It's not Coolidge anymore.
Who's given that?
Jakob.
Oh, right. Fair play.
I mean, come on.
It's a good
Shots
name.
like that one down the rail. He has got the Cooledge.
He has. He's dangerous.
Oh,
nice
bounce-
white.
Talk about bounce outs. Oh dear.
And that's why we chose black ball tables.
There's the example of why. Had a perfect view of that. That bounced out off the 2 black bits.
So yeah, Shaun, we are actually running competitions basically every week at our club. We've got a local comp on a Wednesday. People travelling from as far as Wiltshire, Derby, and a few other places
London.
to come and play on London to come and play in the Sunday ones.
Yeah.
And we just started doing Scotch doubles on a Thursday.
How's that going? I bet it's good crack.
Yeah. I haven't played in it yet.
I did say this to you when I came up. I said the busier you get, the more runners you get, the harder it'll be for you to play. Because you'll be concentrating on running the stream, the bar, etc.
It's just one of my only days off. It's on a Thursday.
Day off and running your own business.
Running my own business.
Running your own business.
One of 4.
One of 4. Didn't know you had it in you, mate.
Cheers, bud. What am I going to take from that?
Take it how you want to take it, mate. I think Mr. Cooledge, if I pronounce that correctly, has hit a bit of a purple patch here. Seems to be queuing like an absolute dream.
Yeah. He is. Totally focused.
He does. I like the glasses too. The old Dennis Taylors.
Yeah.
Very good.
You can't just gave him the commentator's curse then, didn't
I
you?
did. I have. I was just thinking that.
I mean, it still goes.
I think he
It's
wanted to
just
hit the
not
yellow. I
very
think he wanted to
nice.
hit the yellow full ball. Can he pop this thin and potentially
Yes.
hold off the yellow?
Yes.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yes.
Fantastic.
He might even be able to squeeze in between those 2 yellows and back out again.
Yes. The only problem is the black. I think he's got to hold off the yellow to have the angle to play the black.
Listen, if he can thin cut this, well, he's not going to anyway. But if he could have thin cut that,
that's not bad.
that's not a bad shot at all.
I think that's not bad
Just
at all because I think
float
he can
it across the table.
Indeed, mate. Float it across. And then if he's short, he's got it into the top, and if he's on it, he's got it into the opposite middle. Now I reckon he might be on that, mate. That is class. He's put the hammer down now, hasn't he?
Now, question, as I can't see the screen.
Go for it.
Has the pole swung? Because people are fickle creatures,
People are fickle creatures. You're right.
and they change their minds as soon as somebody starts playing a bit better.
Well, no.
All right,
It's
cool.
still 2-1 in favour of Mr. Chapman,
Okay.
even though he's now 3 frames behind. Which is
Fair
big.
play.
Which is big. You know, I think if you look at in 2 sets of 20, they played 19 frames.
Yep.
I think if Matt wins this, those reds look nice.
I've just noticed that. No, it's because I was just about to tell you that. Actually, Adam, it's because one of them's put their cue case underneath the table. The cue case is touching the microphone that's underneath the table.
Right, I see.
And every time they chuck the
That's fine,
triangle
so-
down, it's hitting the case, which is just going straight down the mic.
Right, I'm with you. Gotcha. So it's not me
No,
or the headphones. It's
No.
that.
Yeah.
Right, with you.
It's a little bit savage, isn't it?
To be fair, I thought it was
shot.
me. I thought it was me, mate. I thought it was me coming across quite loud, and I can hear myself quite loud in my headphones.
Oh, you are?
Right, okay. I'll move the mic away.
mate,
I'll
no, no, no,
move the mic away from my mouth.
You're good. You're good. It's all good, mate.
This is a massive frame for John.
Well, he changed his mind there, which I actually like about a player.
Yeah.
I like people who are dynamic and they can stray off that path of what they had originally planned and change their clearance, which he did. He played to get on the ball on the cushion,
Yeah.
decided that the white ball was going to be a little bit wild
Mm.
from where he'd landed because he didn't quite come far enough.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a better route anyway.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you. That's a great shot.
I think I might actually move that cue case.
I think
When they're racking up.
I think we're due a break after this frame. If I'm honest with you, this will be 20 frames played.
Black in the middle. Black in the middle or black up top? What's your preference?
I think black in the middle. I think
definitely
you're
now.
always going to play that shot. To be fair. Nice.
Yeah, nicely done.
11-9, and now they can have a break. I'm not too sure how long the break will be, but I would imagine probably 10, 15 minutes. So we'll be back.
We will indeed.
don't understand either, Jakob, mate, to be fair. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We will now be playing to a result. Jakob is rejoining.
So what are you going then?
Tough from here, mate, to be fair. I think probably Reds.
I was going to say, with the...
But the yellow tied up the way it is.
I have a rather quiet microphone.
You do, and I've got rather loud microphone. While I'm...
there we go.
There we go, mate.
Hello.
That's better, mate.
Unfortunately, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Even though the balls are the way they're situated in the way they are. You know John's going game, don't you?
I was just about to say it's got to be the double next.
Yeah. Nailed it. Great shot.
So, you lot, if you could share the stream, as quite a lot of people have decided that they're not going to continue watching for the moment, that'll be great. Saves me a job. I'm already doing a few.
I think I shared it about 4 times this morning. Great shot.
Nice.
I think he's perfect now as well to play the screw and pop that red out next to the yellow.
Yeah.
We haven't actually got the best angle for commentary here, have we? I know we've got the monitors, but
No, we haven't.
we're not the best. The best Kurt.
No, but if you watch on this one,
Yeah.
you can see it all.
Indeed. Ooh. What's he got in mind here, then, I wonder? Is he screwing back round?
Wrong side, actually. Wrong side.
I think he had
That needed to be back left,
yeah,
not back right.
yeah. I think he had the right angle. He can play the double, but can he? This is close. This is
He's
a
got it.
great shot. Oh, Chappers,
That's a
love
beauty.
that. Love that, mate. Think the break's done him well. Back within 1. Jakob is going back onto the camera.
That was a nice little break dish, wasn't it?
Very nice, mate. The double was fantastic. Great recovery.
Let's just reopen the match with a break dish.
Indeed, indeed. Just talking to Matt outside, and he likes his new name.
Quality. I think John was trying to take away his Coolidge. So I did that. Sorry.
Very good. Very good. I think this is going to go all the way, you know, Jakob.
I downloaded a dad jokes app the other day.
Fantastic. Are you a dad?
It's brilliant.
Are you a dad?
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
8-year-old little girl called Athena.
Very nice name, Athena. I like that. Very nice.
And Mr. Coolidge here he's a granddad, because his grandson is watching on the stream and has commented.
Fantastic.
On the YouTube.
Fantastic.
Yeah, pretty cool.
He doesn't strike me as old enough to be a granddad.
You've only really got to be
Late 40s?
no, you haven't got really late 40s to be a granddad. Some places you only got to be like 22. No, I think the youngest ever granddad that I heard of was like 33 or something.
That's mental.
Yeah, crazy.
That's mental. I mean, I'm 30. That me being a granddad in 3 years.
Yeah,
That's scary.
that is pretty scary.
I'm just about a human, let alone, like, you know. So, Jakob,
Yes, mate.
who do you fancy in this game? Sorry, I'll be slightly more specific there.
Neither of them, mate. Don't really float my boat.
No, don't do it for you, mate, no.
No.
If you had to put your hard-earned Elite Able TV dollars, where would you fancy it being? Not that I'm calling you out for a bet at this stage.
I think it is a really, really tough call, because I would have said the man with the cool edge before the break, but then John's just come back out and broke dished.
Indeed.
And
He's probably had a good long look at himself, had a word with himself, and
I went, we're playing Blackpool without the rules now.
we
I'm
are.
just gonna dish up.
Indeed, yeah. It seems that way. It does seem that way. I'm going to go on my Facebook and get a little share out, mate, on the stream. But Matt and John are they're both out and out potters. There's another big money game on today.
There is, but we won't bother mentioning
But
that.
we're not going to bother mentioning it, mate, no. I think it's a bit irrelevant, mate, to be honest with you. And I don't think the standard's going to be as good as our game this Arvo.
I said that earlier. I think, yeah, great, their personalities within the game, but I don't think the standard's going to be anywhere close to Ian Alley v Shaun Storry.
No way. No
So,
way.
if you like to watch good pool, rather than just watching people who are pool personalities, then maybe you should be tuning into us.
Nothing against George or Martin, but, you know, they are personalities in the game, but they're nowhere near the players that Shaun and Ian are.
I like Martin.
Yeah, good guy. Good chap. Not met him personally, but
That is all.
that is that, and that is all. There has been a little swing on the vote. It is now 60-40. It's starting to come closer together. So going back to what I was asking you earlier on before we digressed, who do you fancy from here?
I already said it's a tough call, mate. I'll go with the Coolidge.
See,
Just for the sake of
I
it.
fancy Chappers.
I'll tell him later.
I fancy Chappers.
To be fair, just before they restarted, we caught him stroking the table. So I mean,
That's not code for anything, by the way.
Chappers,
He actually was stroking the
if you
table.
fancy a date, Watsy's your man.
I'm your guy. I'm not that guy.
You're only saying that because your missus is sat next to you.
This is true. Trying to keep it undercover, and you're outing me live on stream. He's playing very well, Mr. Cooledge. I will give you that.
He is. He's flowing. He's not bothered about who he's playing.
No, he's just playing the balls, and that is a great shot.
I was trying to
That is a fantastic
I
shot.
was trying to explain this to somebody the other day. They were asking me about who was playing in a tournament and blah blah blah. I was like, do you know what? When I'm playing in a tournament, I generally tend to just consider it that I'm going to go and play the balls that are on the table.
Correct.
Because once you start playing the player,
You're not going to win. You're
nope,
never going to win that game.
and you're going to make mistakes, and you might underestimate them. They might play a few bad shots, and you might go, "Ooh, then I've got the edge here, the cool edge."
The Coolidge.
And you take them for granted, and then all of a sudden they pull a couple of break dishes out of their backsides, and you're in trouble.
Yeah, I know. I'm totally in agreement with you. Totally in agreement with you.
So if I'd listened to Dan O'Rourke about you,
Right.
I'd have assumed that you were no good at pool, but actually you're like at least 8 times the player that he is.
At least.
At least.
But he's
At very
but
minimum.
he's 8 times the man that I'll ever be. In volume.
I guess this is true.
In all fairness, I think he makes Jenks look like an athlete. So that's saying something. Big shout out to Jenks.
Jenks
you-
is an athlete. Jenks is a human cannonball.
He is a human cannibal. I kind of miss him today.
Both in nature and
Personality.
yeah.
Or attitude towards bad run of ball. Do you know what? I've never once in my life played in a final of a competition and the opposition go, "Oh, you can have the break, mate," so arrogantly, and then pump him in the way that I did.
Do you know what?
Unbelievable.
Jenks loves to play the psychological game.
Yeah, epic fail there,
Yeah.
though, Jinxie. Epic fail, mate.
You can have the break dish. Cheers.
Cheers, Jenks. Thanks, mate. 1-0. Lovely. And I think I bookended it, didn't I? I had a break dish to win, break dish to open, a break dish to win it.
Yep. What was the score again?
4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
Oh yeah, we didn't have time for any more, did we?
We didn't, mate, unfortunately. That's a very good shot. Appreciation by Matt. Little tap on the table. Lee, I don't think there was a favourite from the start, if we're honest. I think it was a bit of a coin flip, really. I think
It's a good game.
Yeah, there's been a couple of questions on the stream. I think if it was black ball rules, I think John may well have had the edge. But talking to Matt in the break, he asked for world rules, and I think that was the kind of the leveller. But Matt has played fantastic. Matt has played really good.
Apparently, Shaun Storry said to Matt that he should play world rules because it's his comfort zone.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's what he said outside. Yeah. Yeah, Matty, I think many would agree, mate. If I'm honest with you, I won't repeat what you put, but yes, I think many would agree.
I've got to come and see what it was now.
Yeah, come on down. I think Jakob's just coming to look at your comment, Matty, and I think there is a resounding agreement by his reaction.
I just laughed.
You did.
But Matty, if you're going to write it like that, you've got to not write SWE.
Yeah, you've just got to put the letter, I think. Or the Spanish version of yes. Si. Oh, that's a very good shot. That's a very good shot. I think this, ladies and gentlemen, may well be Chappers getting back within one again. Nathan, didn't know that John was predominantly a World Rules player.
Is he?
Well, I don't know, but anytime I've seen John play for money, it's...
That wasn't the best shot.
No, it wasn't. Every time I've seen John play, it's been black ball rules, so...
I heard that they're both black ball players, but
I don't know.
it's Matt's comfort zone to play world rules when it's a money match. That slid off the cushion.
That did slide off the cushion, but I think you played it with screw.
Yeah, he had a bit of...
You play it with screw, it narrows the angle, and I think that probably didn't help it.
And it doesn't go.
And it doesn't go. But I think the yellow does.
It doesn't actually go anywhere. Actually, does. It does. If he was behind it, it'd go in the opposite middle.
Yes.
From an angle. Maybe.
Cheers, George. Thanks, mate. Getting some grief from George Pope on the stream. This has come from the man that got bitten by a fox yesterday, which I thought was probably impossible until now.
Well, George, you should have left the fox alone. He's gone for the old smash it and hope that something good happens.
I think they call that the bank robber shot, the old smash and grab. Mr. Hawkins, Dan O'Rourke should not be playing anyone for money, ever. So you've got no chance of playing a race to 21 against him. However, if you would like a game at Jakob's club, I would be more than happy to play you, Mr. Hawkins, at either rules, black ball or world.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go to work, baby.
Matt, don't take the bait, because Adam would eat you alive. No offence,
we could do a start. We could do a start, like 1 to 25.
It's not really a start, is it? It's just a bit of WD-40.
It is. Eddie Barker on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. How are we, Eddie? Hope you're well, mate.
Eddie, why are you not playing?
This is what I want to know. On a Saturday?
When are you getting on Elite 8 Ball TV? And
Jamie, dream on, mate. Go and find someone your own ability, fella.
Eddie, are you playing any money matches at the moment? Are you going to come and join in the £50 a man competition at Elite 8 Ball Lounge when we do it?
I think that's probably a good, a nice atmosphere. Nice. That £50 a man. When's that running?
Haven't announced it yet.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting.
We are going to give a bit of notice. We'll let this £25 a man competition take place first.
Yeah.
Work out timings, make it maybe make a weekend of it, or I don't know. We'll figure something out.
It depends. If you did double a limb, you could make it over a weekend.
Yeah.
But it depends on the runners. If you're going to do 32, 64,
Yeah, no, there's not enough room in the club for 64.
no.
Not at all.
You'd have to stagger it and then kick people out the club.
Right.
You played your game, now leave.
You lot to the bar.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
We'll open up the side door and stick a few tables outside.
Indeed. You could do it in the summer. You could do.
Already got plans, mate. Already got plans.
Enjoy the double cheese, Ed.
There's a cafe directly opposite us as well.
Nice leave. Nice
that
leave
boy
from the
nearly
Coolidge. Nice leave. Still fancy John to get this, to be fair. Oh, he's just thrown his arm at that.
He really did throw it at it as
He
well,
did.
didn't he? It nearly went in completely by accident.
My full name, Matty, is Adam Watts. All right, matey? And AJ Gohill, you can jog on, mate. I'm not playing you, fella.
Why?
Because he's an absolute bandit. Good player, AJ.
He's all right. He's AJ keeps pestering me for a money match.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Jakob. Seriously. I wouldn't be playing him, so you shouldn't be.
What are you trying to say, mate?
Nothing. And Adam Wisby, how is it going? Hopefully I'm seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully you're around to play. Not tomorrow, Monday. Be good to see you, mate. It's been a little while.
Right. Now, John came back in and broke dished.
You did.
And now he seems to be
Off the
fed up.
Yeah.
And not really in the same frame of mind at all.
Indeed. And
He's
that-
left. Oh,
I think he had two. He had two.
Did he?
He had to.
Oh, of course he did.
He did. Mate, it's world rules. They carry.
Yeah.
I know.
Boo, hiss, boo. I love the way that people say world rules is for thinkers, and then you get two shots that carry.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Be like,
no.
I could do anything from here and still get them.
World rules is for people that can mess up a clearance halfway through and then still have two goes at it.
Indeed, yeah. I've completely run out of position, so I'm going to put myself back into position with my free shot and still clear them.
So you guys that call Black Ball players bashers and World Rule players thinkers can jog on.
Yeah. It's not a popular opinion here.
If anything, I think you've got to think a little bit about how to position yourself in a decent way to be able to play a skill shot,
Agreed.
when to play a skill shot,
Agreed.
how you can develop more than one ball at a time potentially with that free shot of two rather than just hold on to your two shots for as long as possible.
I think we've got a new top comment for the stream
What
so
is it?
far. Daniel Goff. World rules is like having a ginger kid. You don't really like them, but you just have to accept them. Daniel Goff. Very, very good, sir. I'm going to keep that one in the locker.
Yeah, I like it.
Very good, mate. Very
You
good.
actually you announced that like someone who was a presenter of a game show. It was a
Indeed.
little bit Jimmy Carr-esque, actually.
Thank you very much. I just haven't got the laugh. You kind of have to laugh on an in-breath.
Yeah.
That's a very
through
good
your
shot.
nose.
Indeed.
That is a good shot, but
Yeah, AJ, stop being a bandit. Go away. I'm sure it would be a good. I'm sure it would be a good game, AJ. I'll tell you what. Yeah, AJ, I'll play you. You can give me 5 to 21. And you can give Jakob 8. Jakob, you would need 8, but I'm trying to get you a good game, mate.
I beat him in real.
Did you?
Yeah.
One frame pool.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in one frame pool, mate.
Indeed it can.
I've lost to George Pope in one frame pool, mate. So
What?
Yeah, I know. I haven't really.
Did you really
I
just
haven't
tell
really.
people
No,
that?
that's never happened.
You must be hankering after a money game of someone telling everybody that you just lost to George Pope. There's no way you admit to that otherwise.
No, I've never.
Sorry,
I don't think
George.
I've ever lost a frame to George Pope ever.
I bet you have. I bet you potted the black and the white at some point.
Yeah, I think they call that charity pool. I think this has been the tale of this game. John's gone all out, broke down, and Chris has sort of mopped him up when they've sort of been there.
Do you know what? I think he made a bit of a mistake then. When he screwed back into the pack off that pot in the middle, that yellow went in this pocket nearest me.
Yeah.
So he didn't even need to screw into the pack.
No, he didn't.
He could have played down for the ball that was near the bottom pocket, bottom cushion, bottom pocket, we've got bottom and top pockets here. And then played round for it rather than having to smash them open.
Yeah.
And then he could have used that last shot to break open the black.
Yeah. I don't think Jakob needs 10, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Rungeon. I hope you're well, mate.
Cheers, Rongan. His name's actually Jonathan Rongan.
No, it's not. It's Rummaging.
No, it's Rongan.
No,
He's always been known as Rongan on Early Able TV.
It's Rummaging, but I will tell you why later. It's not for the stream.
That doesn't sound good.
It's not in the way you think. I wish it was in the way you think. But me and Jonathan go way back. He knows I'm only playing. But it's, Rummaging. And he's just literally, hey, John, it's a family show, mate. No swearing on the stream.
So he's a wrong-un that's been rummaging.
Through the cookie jar. I'll tell you later. I think Chappers needs to start getting level, because I think if the Cooledge gets a few in front, it could be good night Vienna.
And it very much looks like he's going to be tied up a lot in this frame.
It does indeed, yeah.
The only thing that I don't like about that, right, is that Mr. Cooledge was flowing.
Yes.
And if they continue to tippy-tappy around, I think he'll lose that element of it.
Yes. This is a very good shot. I like that a lot.
Because at the end of the day, the more tippy-tappying around you do, your potting ability goes out the window a bit. I mean, it might not do it for everyone, but I've seen it a lot.
Can't go wrong with a bit of Kurt Angle, Whizbeat. Loving your work there, mate.
The balls on the right, I think he needs to take now and split them open.
Yeah, he does.
Rather than the two on the left.
I think this has been the first sort of fudgy frame we've had for a while, to be fair. That's not a bad shot if that drops. I think he might have a little bit of angle here, mate.
He has got an angle.
Yep, the one-hand girl.
Is he going for the crazy destructive shot here, or is he going to
I don't think he needs to. I think he can screw across or stun across. And I think, no,
he's gone for the crazy destructive that was never going to go right, in my opinion.
But to be fair though, unless he got really unlucky, which he kind of has done there, but he's not. Both yellows are still safe. So.
But that's purely luck.
That is purely luck, correct. But there was always a little bit of element of that in this game.
So the thing is, right, he could have followed down and played the ball into the middle,
correct,
and then disturbed them.
He could have done. You're right there.
A lot more controlled.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I can't always play the game. I'm a little bit better than I was when me and you played. Don't.
No, it's fine. You had a bad day, mate. We all have them. Good afternoon, Lewis Coldcut. Hope you're well, mate.
Easy, Lewis. Lewis, are you coming to our tournament tomorrow? I believe you are.
Good player.
He's a very good player.
Good player, Lou.
He's a good mate of mine. He's from Whitney, just down the road from me.
Where
I used to live.
One of my Thursday teammates, Dan Heinink. Good afternoon, fella. Hope you're well.
Charlie says he's all right.
He's all right. Ooh,
where's the white gone?
Hit the brakes, he'll fly right by.
The look on John's face says, "You jammy goit."
I do think Matt's probably run slightly better in this game than what John has. If I'm honest, that's a nice shot. Yeah, hope you're well, Dan, mate. I heard you played well Thursday, fella, so well done. I'll catch up with you soon. Tell you what, that pole's getting closer together, Jakob.
Now, the question I've got there is that the same people that are changing their minds, or is that new people that are voting?
I don't know.
Are you fickle public changing your minds?
I like this shot. I like this shot a lot.
Or are more people voting? How many people we got watching now?
We're up to 225, mate.
Get a share in the stream, peeps.
Yep.
It's not a lot of work.
Get it shared. Get it out there.
Means more people can enjoy the game.
Indeed. Is this have you and Lewis got pet names?
Might have.
Does he call you? Does he call you Daddy-O?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have one for him?
I'm not telling you what it is because I can't say it on stream.
Right. Okay. Fine.
Most people call him Lulu. But Lewis, if you send me a private message, it will come up on the screen, and Adam can be privy to what you're named on my chat.
Yeah, Lewis, send us a message, mate. What's your pet name from Jakob? I'm really intrigued. I'm kind of jealous that I haven't got a pet name. Really, that's what it boils down to.
It's only it'll happen.
Okay, naturally over time.
Yeah. It'll probably be something inane like Jimmy, for Jimmy Carr.
Well, at least
You
it's
just
not.
have to work on your laugh.
At least it's not Savile.
There is that.
There is always that, mate. I just got a very, very disapproving look from Charlie there. In all fairness, though, the viewers have gone up.
Yeah. He could have played that same shot and left that white in a lot worse position.
He could have done, you're right.
He could have literally just tapped up against the other ball.
Good man, Lewis. Looking forward to it.
I'll bet Matt wishes that he could play the skill shot now, doesn't he?
Indeed.
Or have a free shot.
Mm. To be fair though, Matt was in a similar position earlier on where John was in complete control of the frame, and John nearly managed to throw it away again. So
That's a good shot.
he's a good shot. He's just got to drop this into the middle.
It's not the easiest finish in the world, but it's
to
there.
be fair, if he drops this into middle, he's going to leave himself the perfect angle just to stun over for the black in the bottom pocket. So it's not the worst finish in the world. Yeah, so he's perfect there. He's got to do nothing with the white ball. He's just concentrate on the pot, and naturally he's going to float across for the black.
Little bit of right hand side.
Nailed it. Fantastic shot. I'll tell you what, at the crunch moments when it's mattered, he hasn't wavered, has he?
Nope. Not in the slightest.
Very good. Very good.
I love the fact that he looks across at the scoreboard every time. He's like, another one to put on for me?
Yeah. 14-10, mate. I think it's going to be a little bit of an uphill struggle now for John. 14-10.
Champers to break.
Mm. He's got a bit of a cannon on him, hasn't he?
He has.
Got a good break.
What are you going then?
Here. Reds probably, mate. There we go. Reds announced.
Shot.
Great shot. I don't know if he's on the red though. Probably is.
He is, but he'll have to flick off the other red,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yep, and he's flicked it just gently enough to leave it.
It has indeed. Little bit of right hand side. Come back across for the other one in the opposite pocket. Lovely job. It's not ideal. Not ideal. I think he can screw across the table. I think he can screw across the table in between the yellow and the middle pocket, and then come out with the right hand side for the one in the middle. It's not the easiest, not the easiest finish from here.
This is actually a similar shot to earlier when I said that. Oh, that was fairly close.
I think he knew it was close. To be fair, there was a big sigh of relief when he didn't drop though.
This would be a good shot.
Indeed.
This isn't a gimme.
No. We'll know before him. Nailed it. What a shot. That's a great shot, John.
Yeah. Hats off.
Indeed. They've shown some marbles at it today, these boys, I tell you. On the stream. Lastminute.com as well.
And this is for them both to have had 4 break dishes.
Yeah, very good. Nice. John needs that. He needs that. He needs that.
14-11.
There's some I'll tell you what, the next 5 frames, he needs to win 4-1.
So, John's had 4 break dishes, as has Mr. Cooledge. John's had 3 reverse dishes. Cooledge has only had 1. 2 dry breaks to 5, and 1 foul break each.
Not been that many dry breaks either today, which bodes well for later. I want to see lots of dishing, lots of expansive pool later from Ian and Shaun. Should be good. Shaun is in the building, as you've heard. He's been on the comms earlier, but still no sign of the Fav, Mr. Ali. We've just seen John McDaddy has joined the stream. Good afternoon, lads. I hope you're well. Matt's going yellows here. Not screwed back enough there. He's left that really short. He wanted to be probably another 6 inches towards the top cushion. Yeah, nice and controlled. Jamie, if you're asking after the Dean Daly game, the score currently is 3-0 to Dean, I believe, but I will clarify that, Jay.
Sorry, I missed all of that. Too busy getting spoken to by Mr. Storry.
Apologies to Jay. Dean is actually 3 apiece at the moment currently, mate. And I don't know any of the other scores, mate, but I'll ask around and keep you updated.
Dean's a quality player, isn't he?
Oh, mustard, mate. Yeah, very, very good. County A standard.
Played him on the Southern England Black Ball tour.
Yeah. How'd you get on?
How we first met. Yeah, all right, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. See, you think I'm rubbish.
I don't think you're rubbish.
But
I don't think you're rubbish.
I finished 6th on that before the grand final.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where did you finish after the grand final?
I don't know. I didn't play that amazing.
Okay.
And it joined on to the Northern Black Ball tour.
Yeah.
Was played as a final between them all.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, that Northern Black Ball tour is quite strong.
Yeah.
It's a good stat, good level, good
Well,
standard.
the Southern wasn't bad either, to be fair.
No. Well, Ian was on that, wasn't he?
Yeah. Ian,
John Church.
Andy Lucas.
Yeah.
Jordan Church played a couple.
Yeah, he won them both, I think, Ian.
Who else?
Jordan's playing King of the Hill this year.
Is he?
Yeah,
Cool.
he is, mate, yeah.
I do enjoy watching Jordan play.
He's very good. I actually said to him about money games, and he said he's going to play a few more this year, so...
Wicked.
But who does he play? That's the question, you know? Who's going to play him? He's only going to be like the Boyles, the Farnsworths of the world that are going to play him.
Chippy?
Well, there you go, Shaun. Would you play Mr. Church for cash?
I don't think there's any question whether he would.
I think he would.
And I think it would be an immense game to watch.
They could do a race to 50 and probably still be home in time for tea.
That's no joke.
And that's the reality.
And there's not many nicer guys in pool than both of them either.
Do you know what, Jordan? I know Jordan fairly well. I play at his club fairly often. Play black ball for Kent out of his club.
Yeah, lovely guys.
He's an absolute top bloke. You couldn't meet a more sort of humble, genuine, nicer guy than him. He does a lot of coaching. Gives a lot back to Paul as well.
Yep.
He's a phenomenal coach. I've had some feedback from some people. Really improved their game. That's a great shot. Very good shot.
John's clearly had a little word with himself.
Yeah, I think he needed to, mate. I think he's under it still. He is under it. This is a big shot. Not quite. It's wide.
Mr. Cooledge approached the table then properly, like he had the cool edge. I
He
like it.
To be fair,
He literally was like,
to be fair, that shot John just missed, I don't understand why people play those shots like that. He could have played that a lot firmer and still got on the black and probably nailed the pot. Just cued it.
that's confidence, I think,
Yeah, potentially.
because of the way that he's feeling. Because you can see it in his face. I mean,
That's not the best shot from Mr. Cooledge. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a great recovery. Nice little soft screw there.
fair play. John still said shot.
Yeah, nice. That's a lovely shot. Great use of a bit of run inside there. Big uphill struggle here from now on, I think, for John. 15-11. He's got to beat him. He's got to beat him 10-5 from here. That's huge. Cheers, Luke. Thanks very much for the update, mate. Much appreciated. Massive break again. But the balls haven't been coming out fantastically well for him. Yellows look okay. Just got one bad yellow, really. Yeah, Jamie. Dean is currently 4-3 up, mate. I'm not too sure on other games on other outside tables, mate, but I'm assuming you're after Dean's in play score. So there you go. I think John needs to get these. I don't think he can go 16-11 down, because I think that may well be curtains. I think he's battling with himself a little bit. Needs a good shot here to get on the yellow. Yeah, it's a great shot. Fantastic shot. Tell you what, cued that lovely. Perfect. Lovely. Lovely finish. Very, very nice. When John's in the balls, he looks fantastic. I think when he goes a bit slow and a bit fudgy, it ruins his rhythm. He's a very good player, though, John. Very good player. Don't think he's played at his best today. Tony Halpin, good afternoon, mate. Welcome to the stream. How are you, bud? Hope you're well.
Who's that?
Mr. Halpin.
Tony Halpin.
Very, very good pool player, mate. Very good player.
I know. From the Southern Threes.
Yeah.
Just watching him play. Great player.
Very good player, mate. Ex-professional snooker player.
And a character.
He is an absolute character, mate. See, Mr. Cooledge is in the balls again.
He's what, in the balls?
He's in the balls again, mate.
Quality.
He's playing very well, mate. When he's in, I'd say, but saying that, when they're both in and they're on, they're not missing.
So that leads me to the fact that basically some of these players just need to learn to break better.
Correct.
It's definitely the most important shot.
I agree. If you're playing on a proper table with proper cloth, proper balls, if you've got, that's why I think Tom Cousins is amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Monster break.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the rest of his game as well, but yeah, definitely monster break. They open up nice.
Yeah, but he's not going to miss, is he?
No. So I don't know if that's just a little toilet break or what.
Yeah, I think it's just a quick, maybe a quick wee and a fag, and then back to it, mate. I think, to be fair.
I think they've both gone to the toilet. They just gave each other the nod. They're going to go and have a scrap instead.
Yeah. Well, I think John probably fancies himself at the scrap than from here. I think the way Matt's playing.
16-12.
I'll tell you what, though, that winning line does funny things to you.
What's the stats saying?
It's still saying 57% in favour of John.
No. The statistics. Break dishes, reverse dishes.
Charlie's going to pull them up now. So we currently have John is on 4 break dishes, 3 dry dishes, 2 dry breaks, 1 foul break.
Three dry dishes.
3 dry dishes, yeah, or reverse dishes. Well, however you would look.
So he's broken a few. He's dried some up.
So yeah, he's 7 dishes in total, and Matt's had 5 break and 1 reverse, so 6 in total. So fairly even on that.
Yeah.
It's the frames that have gone a bit tactical and a bit fudgy that Matt has won. Jakob's getting the food in. I don't know what he's got ordered, but I'm hoping he's not going to leave me out. I think it's an interesting point. I think I've used them both. I prefer the shot rack, if I'm honest with you, because you guarantee the same for both players throughout. So that's my take on it. Jakob, shot rack over racker. What's your take on racking the balls?
Don't actually personally like the racker.
So you like the shot rack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's very good.
And if you can't clear it, get better at breaking.
Yep, like it.
I don't think it particularly wastes any time. Were they set up right?
I didn't see. Yeah, they were set up right. Yeah. I've just seen it on the. I've just seen it on the catch up, mate. Yeah.
I thought I saw 3 reds together in a line. Where the tick should be.
Have you just ordered some food, Jakob?
I have.
What did you get?
Pizza.
What?
Would you like one?
Oh yeah, if you're offering.
What do you like?
I don't know. What's on offer?
Have a look at the board above the bar. Look.
I'll send the missus because I'm assuming.
I'll go.
You'll go.
Yeah, because we don't pay.
Marvellous. Hold on. Bear with. I will return.
The beauty of you won't even need to go. You can just turn your head. The beauty of working at a club is you get free food.
I think it's onion and mushroom for me, mate.
Onions and mushrooms.
Onion mushrooms, yeah.
Are you a meat eater?
I am a meat eater.
There's pulled pork, chicken and pepperoni as well.
Oh, chicken. Yeah, chicken.
Chicken, onion and mushroom.
Chicken, onion, mushroom.
All right, mate. Sounds like a pie.
Yeah, it does. Sam,
I'll ask for a pie pizza.
Talking about that, the missus cooked me a lovely chicken and bacon pie the other night. Was quality.
Why is she not listening?
She can listen if she wants to. I'll pass over the mic. Not the mic.
She can hear you and she doesn't want to hear me.
I think it's more she probably doesn't want to hear me, mate.
I will be back with you.
Cheers. Thanks, Jakob. It's hungry work, this commentary, guys.
Sorted.
Jakob, you are a star, mate. Only yet like 15 minutes ago, so I'm peckish again.
Now you actually sound like Dan O'Rourke.
Dan O'Rourke, sponsored by Mars Bar.
I'll have a burger with that pizza, please.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
No, I don't. Oh, mate, I know.
That guy's got an incredible, insatiable appetite.
Indeed. Indeed.
It's not often that the word insatiable gets used with Dan O'Rourke, but...
See, Mr. Cooledge is at it again.
I'm just one of those blackboard mon thinkers.
I'll tell you what. He's a very good player, Matt.
He is.
Give him
And
his dues, mate.
He's just
very good player.
He's just pulling out dish after dish, isn't
He is. He's looking good. Very, very good. I think that might be it. I don't think John's got it in him to come back.
he? Do you know what? It's yeah, he started turning over his score for him.
Yeah, it's never a good sign.
This reminds me a little bit of John Egan's game that we streamed down here.
Against?
Aidan Owens.
Yes.
John Egan and Aidan Owens played, and John wasn't. I mean, John's playing a lot better than John Egan was. Don't get me wrong, a lot better.
Yeah.
But John Egan, he literally just rolled over and played dead.
Yeah.
There was nothing else he could do. He'd bitten off a bit more than he can chew. He wasn't playing particularly well. I don't know whether he'd had any kind of warm-up, and he kind of walked into a game where Aidan played very well.
Aidan's a good player, though, mate.
He is a good
Aidan's
player.
a very, very good player.
And he basically just tripped over and stayed there.
Yeah. The thing is, though,
And he
that's
just
one
watched him
thing.
dish up.
One thing that I dislike about money matches is because when you get to these sorts of pots, 4K, 10K, etc., you're playing with other people's money.
See, that would bother me more than playing for my own money.
Correct. So you should just roll over and give
No,
up. You're
no,
playing
exactly.
for someone else's cash. You know, you want to be absolutely trying your head off. I'll tell you what, that's a
good
great
shot.
shot.
No offence, John Egan.
No, none.
But yeah, I think you could have. I don't know. I think you needed to dig in a little bit more.
Yeah.
And if
You
need
don't
be,
always
tighten it
you
up or
don't
whatever.
always have to win pretty. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
You don't always have to win pretty.
Absolutely. It's about winning. It's
Correct.
a money match. It's about winning. It's not about looking pretty.
Yep. Completely agree.
So take the long pot.
I think you're kind of forced to at this point. He's not going to. I think this is the wrong shot.
So do I.
But what do we know?
He's missed it.
He's got away with it though. Absolute bandit.
Well, he hasn't, has he? Because he's actually just left John the out of flicking this off the yellow, opening up the pocket, and then the game is potentially John's.
Potentially, yes. Tough finish though. Still not easy.
If he's there in his head.
Yeah. His body language, you can just kind of tell by his little face movements and things like that.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, there is absolutely no bias.
No.
whatsoever.
Oh no, there's not. No.
Neither of us as commentators have anything to say about these players. Didn't really know what they were going to play like against each other.
Yeah.
And have no vested interest in who wins.
No, definitely not.
I'm only saying this because one match that we streamed here, I got abusive messages.
Really?
Because it was deemed that the commentary was biased. But
Wow.
It wasn't at all. It's just that the match was completely one-sided.
Yeah.
So there was no way that you could talk it any other way.
No, of course. Sometimes that's the way it is, isn't it? Let's come out. Tough, still very, very tough from here.
Double?
Double. He's not going to. I think he's going to play this one long, then play the double.
I think he's going to play it long and then play the cut.
Shot.
See, I only said double because I don't really like this. And I've got to be a bit quiet because he's right next to me.
No. Quality. Fantastic. Nice cueing. Hopefully this will give him a little bit of confidence. Yes, John. Nice, mate. Nice finish, Shat. 17-13. So, Jakob. The 6 o'clock game. Ian Alley, Shaun Storry.
Yeah.
Who do you fancy?
Shaun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I quite like Ian. I think the Fav might win.
He told me.
I know. It's well known. Do you fancy making it a little bit interesting?
We'll see.
Okay.
I might do.
Right. Yeah, we were just discussing that, Lee. I fancy that Ian will win. Jakob fancies that Shaun will win. I think it's going to be close either way. First to 25. I think there's no more than 4 frames in it either way, if I'm honest with you.
I'm going to show you what Lewis Calcutt's just sent me.
Is this the nickname?
What he's got me named as and what I've got him named as. Hold on.
Fantastic. Yeah, you definitely can't say that on the stream, mate. You definitely can't say that on the stream. Yeah, it was a good finish. It's going to be interesting. I think for John to win from here, Matt's going to have to mess up. Matt's going to have to start missing, which he hasn't been doing so far. When they've been there, he's got them. So it's completely in Matthew's hands at the moment. Yeah. I think that's probably the right shot there from there, to be fair. He was never getting those, I don't think. That's maybe quite a popular opinion, Cleveland. I think Shaun probably would start that game as favourite, but I don't think that game is ever going to happen. So, but we shall see. I may stand corrected. That shot worked out quite nicely for John in the last game. In the last shot even. Sorry, his last visit to the table, because he's now got his yellows in front of that red.
Adam,
Yes,
I'm
mate.
going to show you something that will never leave your consciousness.
Right, okay. What on earth is that? What is he doing?
That is a trophy that Ian Alley won playing on the Southern England Blackball Tour,
Right.
which he's
Was
enjoying.
was he slightly pickled at the time? Knowing
Just
Ian,
a little bit.
knowing Ian, he probably was. Oh, Ian. No, Ian hasn't pulled. Can we get that? Jakob's not even listening now. He's not got his headphones on. I'll wait until he's come back on. Yeah, see, it's he's at it again, Matt. 3 away. Yeah, it's an open game, I think, with Ian and Shaun. I think it's down to the breaks. I don't think there's anything in it, really. First to 25, first to 30. I still wouldn't want to call it. But I've just seen an outrageous picture shown to me by Jakob that will never, ever, as he said, leave my conscience.
Consciousness.
It won't. I won't be able to sleep now. I already have trouble enough sleeping with that, seeing things like that. But no, Ian hasn't pulled out. Ian's on his way, I believe. He may well even be in the building, mate. I'm not too sure yet.
Oh, I just wanted to say good afternoon to Alex Chirkop, who has written to me on the stream. I hadn't seen it until just now because I can't see the stream.
You can't?
No.
Not from where you are, matey.
No. But that's all good because it means I'm going to concentrate on the game. Some of the time, anyway.
Yes, indeed.
Getting funny looks here from the director.
What, before sending stupidness through to me, you mean?
Indeed.
Fantastic. Yeah, so 6 o'clock start for the big game. I think this game's still got some legs in it. If John can reel three off and get within a couple, I think this has still got some legs. I wonder if the rules might start getting played if it starts getting close towards that winning line.
Actually, I think they're both in a bit of a state of flow at the moment. John, when he gets to the table and they're available, it's taking them out.
Yeah.
I don't think we can write them off yet.
No. I'm just saying, I'm not writing anybody off. I'm just saying it's tough for John. From here.
Don't lie. You're being nasty.
You know me so well.
18-14.
18-14 indeed. Yeah, Cleveland. I'm going to sit on the fence. I mean, Shaun's a fantastic player. He's a world champion. Ian again. The guy's phenomenal when he gets in. When he's flowing. The guy, he's unbelievable. It would. I think, in my opinion, it would come down to the breaks. I think if they're both playing well, they both don't miss. It'd be an absolute dish fest. So.
I have just, however, shown Shaun that same photo. So any time that Shaun's feeling particularly down, he can just remember that.
Fantastic. That's going to be my new screensaver for work, I think, on the computer at work. He's made a ball. And yellows look decent.
I've got to say, Adam, I'm pleased to have you on board today.
Thanks, mate. I've been an absolute pleasure, mate.
Yeah,
been an absolute pleasure.
It's been a good crack.
Hopefully it won't be the last, and it'll be the first of many times we can get on the comms together, mate.
Yeah, don't see why not.
Good man.
My missus is saying no.
Charlie shaking her head. She's the real boss in this, so it's been a pleasure. Jakob screws his face up at me.
She's the real boss. I'll leave her to set the stream up next time.
Oh, Jakob. Oh dear. I think I've caused the domestic, ladies and gentlemen.
No, she just mouthed to me, well, I could do half of it. She can set up the audio. There just won't be any picture.
Do you know what?
Which, in fairness, that does lessen the amount of work that she has to do during the stream because she won't have to switch cameras.
Indeed.
Sorry that we're just rambling.
I fancy John gets these, mate. 18-15. Little bit of pressure back on Chris. Might make him think about a few things, mate.
Maybe. A little bit of pressure back on Chris. Do you mean Matt?
That's you know exactly what I meant.
Mr. Cooledge.
Mr. Cooledge, sorry. I will refer to him as his correct name.
He actually only has one name now.
Mr. Cooledge.
Well, one hyphenated name.
Mm. Tell you what, this is a nice shot. I like this.
It is, but
he's got to pump it.
In some respects, I didn't really like that. Only because I'd have always taken that ball before the black. But I mean,
that's a nice shot.
That is a nice shot.
Get off the cushion.
That was a nice shot until the ball carried on rolling.
Yeah. Tell you what, some pressure now on this finish, mate. I tell you.
Here we go.
Biggest shot of the game so far.
How big are your cojones?
Biggest shot of the game so far for me.
It is.
It's huge.
Because it brings him within 3 frames rather than 4. Oh, no. See, I reckon, I'll bet you £1.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, actually, it's a bit of a tough call because he might snooker him.
Do you fancy he goes for him, gets him, breaks his heart?
I reckon he gets him if he doesn't snooker him at some point.
All right, I'll have £1 with you.
Yeah.
Jakob, I've got it. It's here. It's in the middle.
My pound's here.
Right, it's there.
It's underneath the hat.
I think he's going game, mate. He wouldn't have played that if he's underneath the hat.
Doubles it. See, the thing is, he's got the safety net of the black.
So what's it? Snooker no bet.
So he's in a it's a shot to nothing. He can go for it and not worry. It doesn't look like he is though. Oh, Matt.
Pound no bet.
He's back down to being Matt, not Cooledge.
See, these are the frames that hurt because if Jack,
because I just lost £1.
You haven't. It was £1 no bet. You said if he didn't snooker him.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've donated it.
So the missus gets them both instead.
Brilliant.
That's a bit harsh.
This is close. He's got.
No, he hasn't got it.
See now that break your heart. If you didn't go game there and he nails that, that breaks your heart.
Yeah, it does. And it might even affect him a little bit.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So I reckon that your missus ought to have taken your pound, and my missus ought to have taken mine, just because neither of us won. But my missus just seems to have robbed the whole lot.
No, she gave you back my pound. She just took yours.
Did she really?
She did. Mine's in the kitty.
She's not really my missus. She's just a stinger.
I'll tell you what. There's some quite cruel people in this world. Because
she is amazing though as well. So
I wasn't talking about Charlie. I was talking about Mr. Mitson. Was he going for that black? It's a bit cruel.
Wow.
Tough shot.
Well,
see, I don't like this either.
Mr. Mitson, we've officially taken that as a challenge, and we'll put it to John if you fancy playing him, because quite clearly you think that you can beat him.
Indeed.
Let's get it on. Cock up. No, he's miles away. I'll teach him that later. Ian's looking very relaxed.
So,
oh, he could have done with that being a little bit harder.
Could have done.
That's what she said. Now I'm getting dirty looks. I wonder whether he's going to snooker him here.
Want to jump on Ian? Ian's just entered the building. Both players are here, ready for 6. There's a tough shot. I think it's going to be light. Right line. I think it's going to be short. Oh, that's a great shot. Superb shot. Shot of the day.
Shot.
Is there room behind that?
If you bend it in through into the cushion, yeah.
That's what she said. What? No. Didn't work, did it?
No. Oh, there was room anyway.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, I reckon he might have left that. Silly as it sounds.
Oh, for top right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could quite be right. But I think if he misses it, that's it. Game over.
You think?
Maybe.
What?
No.
Well,
middle.
Do you know what?
Oh, wow.
Do you know what?
Needed that.
Do you know what? I was literally just about to say to you.
Middle.
What about if he misses it and it goes in on the cock out? Not even
Unbelievable. Joking. Scenes, gentlemen.
Didn't have time. What a shot that was. Obviously completely by accident, but who cares? What a result that was.
Indeed, he needed that.
It just brought him within 3 frames.
18, 15, 19, 14, that is huge.
Which he needs, because it's only to 21, remember people?
Indeed.
It's not to 25, so actually they're getting to the business end.
This is. I was just about to say that. The business end.
The business end. They're getting to the Wall Street end.
I really want to go and have a cigarette, mate, but I'm riveted.
Now wait until after your pizza. It'll be more satisfying.
Oh, right, okay. Cheers, Jakob. Thanks, mate.
Life advice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where's that white?
Yeah. I think you might be going reds, mate.
I think you might be
Yeah, you can go reds.
going a little bit mad.
No, I think you go reds anyway, mate.
result.
I think reds are the balls. And all he's going to do is tuck him up, isn't he? And then John's going to play the DF. And then Matt's going to go and probably get them. That's how I think this plays out.
That was the technical version of how this game's panning out.
Yeah, that's that. In the long and the short of it, mate, that's how this frame plays.
There's going to be a couple of little tuck-ups and then there's going to get them.
Or not.
Oh, well,
But Jakob, I sound nothing like what you've just done there, by the way.
And? That matters in what way?
It doesn't.
Sorry, I just don't really have a Jimmy Carr in me.
I can't even do it. Can't even do the laugh, mate.
I'll give it a go in a little bit.
Good man.
Sorry. I'm very sorry.
Got it.
That's a good shot. You know what you said about you reckon he's going to get him?
I think he's going to get him.
I reckon he's going to get him. Depending on how he goes about this now.
I think you've got to take the top 2 now.
Yeah.
And then come down. One on the rail, one on the bottom rail, then the black.
Do you know what? I reckon you take the left hand one of the top 2.
He's not.
You can swing it around. No, I know, but this is my opinion. And he could swing it around. He's playing the long game.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I don't like the long game.
I didn't like that. I really didn't like that at all.
So I reckon he took the top one. I reckon he's only not taken that top one because the yellow would go. Right.
Yeah, but if you go and you get on that other red, I think you win the frame more often than you don't.
Yeah, but he's just watched John clear up a few frames and fluke a black. So I mean, he's probably trying to be a little bit cautious. It is getting towards the business end. He doesn't want him to catch up.
Yeah, but that's a great shot.
That is a great shot.
That is a great shot.
He's held that lovely.
He's a very good curious, mate. I said this
which has now completely negated the fact that
he's left it there. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So anyway, I reckon he should have taken that top left.
Correct.
And he should have swung it off 2 cushions.
Yeah.
And back round and then taken these at the bottom to sort them out, because it's always an easy out at that top top pocket anyway.
I agree.
And then Bob's your uncle.
Fanny's your aunt.
Indeed. You probably can't say that these days because of the whole political correct.
You probably can't say that, no.
Did you know, right, well, you won't know, but in Whitney, which is where Lewis Calcutt lives, there's a cake factory called Fabulous Baking Boys.
Finish.
It's a great finish, John. A cake factory called Fabulous Baking Boys, and when you went past this factory on the A40, there was a great big sign, I mean a really big sign on the side of the factory that said, "Our muffins are moist and sticky, just like Fanny's."
I don't think it was meant in the way that you've meant it.
It absolutely was an innuendo. And it had a picture of Fanny the baker.
Brilliant.
Absolutely amazing.
Class.
But they got made to take it down.
No.
How sad is that?
That's a huge break as well. I think this might be 18-7. I told you there was still life in this game, Jakob. Been saying it all along.
Can you say that a bit more high-pitched?
Nope. Sorry. Nope.
Sam, grab as you know what. I bet you can.
Not in public, mate.
Yes, he can. Oh, we absolutely can.
Brilliant, Jakob. Thanks, mate. Enjoy commentating on your own for the last game. I wouldn't do it to you, mate. I'm not that mean.
Do you really think that the public just want to listen to me for a whole game?
I would.
I think it's a race to 25 as well.
Yeah, so probably about 3.5, 4 hours.
Of me.
Probably not a bad thing.
Do you know, Adam Kirk actually used to come onto the stream and he'd be going, like, "I love the sound of your soothing voice." He said, "I could sit and listen to you for hours."
Yeah, but no disrespect.
So
I say no disrespect to Adam Kirk, but he's going to take it that way. That guy is a weirdo.
Oh, he's funny.
Absolute weirdo. Funny. And I believe he's genuinely obsessed with Mick Hill.
Yeah.
Genuinely obsessed with the man.
Yeah, I think so too. Because he was a little bit obsessed with listening to me commentating as well.
Tell you what, 18-17, pressure is all on the Cooledge.
He actually asked me if I would record him an audiobook.
What, genuinely, or was this like as in a bit of a giggle? Oh, is he on that?
Tell you what, that is a very fine shot.
That is a great shot. Is he coming back through the gap? No, nice.
Mr. Chapman.
Big black. Nailed it. Shot.
Oh,
within one.
18-17.
Massive.
What a comeback this has been.
4 on the spin, ladies and gentlemen. Game on.
Now, I'll tell you what. How's the poll looking?
I'll tell you what, mate. It hasn't changed. I think people are so engrossed they haven't voted. Ladies and gents, if you voted, if you haven't voted, get on the poll and vote now. We want to know.
Are you enjoying the game?
Tell you what, mate. It has been class. This last half hour has been like flawless pool. It has been absolutely fantastic.
Come on then, you need the cool edge back.
Tell you what, massive break here as well. Don't want to be dry. Ooh, definitely didn't want to be doing that.
Now, not to curse it or anything, but I reckon he is. I reckon that's going to get in his head.
That's got. Well, it has to be, isn't it? As I said, pressure's all on him. Pressure is all on him.
I reckon that is going to get a little bit in Matt's head.
Tell you what, could be 18-0. What's the grub look like, mate? When you good?
Yeah, I'm really upset that I can't eat it.
Crack on, mate, if you want.
No.
Okay.
'Cause it's not fair. It's so close to the end. Isn't Luke just wicked?
He's a nice lad, mate.
He
Do you reckon he could grab me a beer if I asked him nicely?
I'll go and grab it in a minute.
No, I've got to pay for it.
It's fine. I'll go and grab you a drink in a minute.
Carlin top.
Yeah, no worries.
Top man. Tell you what, big shot this is. Oh, he's nailed it. Unbelievable.
That is
Scenes.
absolutely perfect. Do you know what? This is definitely going to be upsetting Matt.
That's it. Thanks, mate.
No two
Cheers.
ways about it.
Right, Pete. You can.
No way, he's missed it.
Unbelievable. Can't believe it.
Unreal. Didn't expect that in a million years. Now, question, Adam.
Yes, mate.
Why did he not just drop it in and put it up the top?
I don't know,
He
mate.
knows he can trust the table. Why did he not just drop it in the top?
I don't know, mate. I really don't. But you're right, the pizza looks amazing.
Sometimes you can just try too hard to get too perfect, when
Yeah.
really you just need to give yourself a shot on the black and then pump it in.
Yeah, I agree.
Take this one
Coolidge, get these for you?
off the top cushion. Land yourself on the one on the right hand side that's on the cushion. Would have been my shot.
I think he's nudged that one on to the bottom right.
But he could have played and got his problem ball.
He could have done, you're right. But then, is it his problem ball?
Well, it's more of a problem ball than any of the others.
Correct.
And why would you leave it when you had the option just then?
I agree.
Loads of easy balls to be able to literally just tap the one on the cushion in and carry on.
Oh, what's he trying to play there?
He hasn't had a shot in a little while.
No, I don't know what he's trying to play there, though, if I'm honest.
Neither do I, and I'd be leaving that yellow there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be moving this. Oh, tell you what, that's worked out really nice, that has. He's got right lucky there. That couldn't have gone any better.
Any better.
Unbelievable. Fantastic. Tell you what, should have been 18-0.
Just drop it in.
19,
leave
looking down the
yourself
barrel of
a slight angle.
1917, ladies and gentlemen.
John is going to be kicking himself.
It's going to be there. Should have been 18-0. I think if it goes 18-0, it goes 5, mate. Goes 18-0, 5 on the spin. He's huge favourite there.
It can't possibly go 18-0 because it's 19-17.
No, but it would have been 18-0. That's what I'm saying to you. Would have been.
I'm just having a dig, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Big break coming up. Must-win frame. Must-win frame for Chappers. Yeah, big frame this. Definitely don't want Matt going on the hill. Red's called. Yeah, it's a nice shot. He's only really got one problem ball, and that's the red above the black. But I think he's played on it now. That's a fantastic shot. I think he could just screw through the back now. Play on the bottom red. Yeah, it's a great shot. Fantastic shot. That last frame was definitely massive because you'd fancy John to get these from here. And that would have put him in front. Make sure he gets the white ball through enough. Yeah, great shot. Not the easiest shot in the world. For where the white ball is, up against the cushion. He's leaving it in for the middle. Don't want to get stuck behind this yellow now. Perfect, great shot. Superb shot. Yes, 1918. Jakob, my hero, delivering me pizza and alcohol. What a day. Pool, beer, pizza. Love it. Massive finish there from Chappers. Tell you what, holding it together, the boy. Holding it together. Huge frame this. Well, they're all huge from here on out. But this is probably the biggest frame of the match so far. Couldn't contain yourself, mate.
That is seriously good.
Yeah? All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you know I'm going to indulge. Scenes. That's 2 in a row now. Foul break, 2 in a row.
At least it's only one visit, which is still I fancy him to get these.
The way John's been playing, I would say he gets these. It's only one, but he's got drop-ins. Cheers, Penners. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated.
What's he said?
He said, commentary suits me. And he said, you are the #1 streaming company in the UK.
Legend, mate.
Cheers, Penners. Tell you what, this looks like 19-all to me, mate. Oh, wow.
No way.
How did he miss that? Can't believe he's missed that. He's missed 2 crucial balls there.
You know what? That whole advantage of having 2 shots carry the world rules.
I don't think he does.
Well, it didn't in that instance anyway, because
Well,
it was just a ball in off the break. But I was thinking to myself that when you've got 1 shot, but ball in hand, and you go for the clearance, and you potentially knock 4 or 5 balls out of the way, and if you then miss, you've just left that table wide open.
Oh, you have. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Massively, yeah.
And that's exactly what he's done.
Tell you what. I think we're staring down the barrel of Mr. Cooledge on the hill.
Simple pool, Matt. Simple pool. It's funny, isn't it, how certain situations like this change it from this is really simple, I'm just going to drop this in, drop that in, drop that in.
Yeah, it is.
To, how am I not going to fuck this up? Sorry, mess this up.
I see, now he's overrun this massively, but he's only got to screw on and off the top cushion. Game on. Family show, Jakob. Family show.
That's the first time I've done that in like well over a year. Sorry. I've just been told I'm getting the boot.
That's a great shot under pressure there from Mr. Cooledge.
That's a good shot. Absolutely perfect, in fact.
His eyes on the hill.
Well.
The backers go wild. The backers go wild.
So, was it too little, too late for John Chapman? We shall see. I know one thing, and that is that Cooledge's mates are all smiling a little bit more than they were about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, they're certainly pumped, mate. Certainly pumped.
That's because they're getting pizza, look.
In the last 5 minutes, I've seen some unbelievable pool. I've had beer brought to me and pizza. I'm pumped, Jakob. Is it dry?
It's not a bad situation,
Is it dry?
is it?
Is it dry? It's dry.
It is dry.
Wow. On the hill, here's your chance. 4K. Yeah, he's been warned, Jeffrey. No swearing.
Did someone just put me up on it?
Yeah, no swearing, please.
Well, I don't normally, ever. Can't believe I just did that. Sorry.
I wouldn't have expected that from you, mate.
Everyone is allowed one mistake every now and again.
Indeed.
So Charlie's just said, not you. I'm not allowed mistakes, apparently.
No, you're not allowed mistakes, mate. You should be a consummate professional.
I am. You lot are horrible to me. Bring you beer, bring you pizza.
Mate, you're an absolute hero. I've loved every minute of today so far. Can't say the same thing about Sam. She looks bored out of her brain, but she's laughing now. Yeah, Penners, we'll talk about it in a minute, mate. We're at the sharp end of this game, mate. But yeah, me and Jakob will probably talk about that earlier on in the Ian-Shaun game in a little while. Asking for predictions. Let's concentrate on this game, though.
Yeah.
But it'd be close, Penners, either way, bud.
Yeah.
I fancy Cooledge getting these. He's thinking about it. He's taking his time. Looks in the zone.
Now, I heard a saying not that long ago that I like.
Go for it, mate.
Think long, think wrong.
Think long, think wrong.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the player, doesn't it? You look at Liam Dunster, he thinks long, invariably he gets them. Then you've got someone like, well, Shaun or Ian, or who played quite quickly. Okay, maybe you're right. I'll give you that. On that instance, mate, yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm just trying to make up for my little mistake. If you lot could see the the looks that I'm being given.
Jakob sleeping on the sofa tonight.
No way. You haven't seen the size of our sofa.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I've heard about this sofa, haven't I? All right, Penners, back in your box, mate. And with regards to the real number 1,000,001 and Mad Mac, I'm not going to comment on that circus, mate, because they've probably done a carve up with the money anyway.
No, I don't agree. I don't think Macintosh is like that.
Well, who knows, mate?
I don't.
But
I really
I wouldn't want to be involved in that circus, so leave them to it.
The other one clearly is, but
yeah. Still not easy. Still not easy. Big shot here. Gets this right. Game on. round the back. And he's on that, and he's absolutely perfect. The crowds go wild. Great win there for Matt. Superb performance. Unlucky, John. Great effort, mate. Superb comeback. It was almost enough. Be a tough one to take that, I think, for John.
You know what that means, mate?
What?
We can eat our pizza.
Indeed. Wait, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a cracking game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back at 6.
We will indeed. That was an amazing game. Thank you for joining us. Get back onto the stream at 6 o'clock for what is going to be an immense match between Shaun Storry and Ian Alley. Thank you very much. See you soon.